Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Turf Today podcast, presented by True Turf, Roll in Perfection. My name is Adam Kershane, and I'm joined, as always, by my buddy, Trevor Larson. Today we bring you episode number 30, the big 3-0, heading on down to Ohio, talk to our boy, Matt Robinson. You've heard that name on this podcast before, because he has had some things to say. And today he brings it too. A lot of great stories, good insights that he has on getting into this career and, working your way through. So definitely one to listen to. And there is some snack talk at the end. I would recommend now maybe getting into something because, we all leave hungry. So get ahead of that. All right, let's talk to our boy, Big Sexy.
I'm not Bartolo Colon.
That come through loud and clear. I had somebody rummaging through all my podcast stuff.
That sounds like your child got loose.
Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? Did this just break? This thing literally just
You need to get it more excited. It's getting kind of limp over there.
All right. Well, first things first.
White Claw, you fucking guy.
That's all we had in the fridge.
All right, hang on.
The chiller light.
Yep. I think it's my last one. I need to get another one.
How long how long would that 24 pack last in your fridge? Nice, cozy.
Well, and the other side.
Ooh.
It lasts a while. I don't really drink at home.
One every once in a while kind of thing?
Yeah, pretty much only when we do the show.
Yeah, same. It's a good time to drink.
Or people are over,
Cheers.
Yay. I think we have like 1,300 followers now. On
the page? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice, good stats.
Yeah, 13. We hit 1304 today.
Beauty.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. Thanks, guys. If you're not following it and you're listening to the show, that's either kind of weird or cool, I guess.
Yeah, maybe they don't have Instagram, but they listen to the show, which we appreciate.
That would be awesome. My wife does not have the gram. She's not a social media folks. However, she has a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Wondering if you and or the folks out there would be interested.
Interested in what?
A wife of a superintendent interview episode.
Wow.
She's thinking about trying to hop on the pod.
Yeah, a wives episode?
I mean, it could be both, but she was just...
I don't know if my wife would do it.
I'm shocked.
Yeah.
She's kind of about it.
That's funny, though. I'm sure you guys would just chirp each other and stuff, right?
Probably. She'd probably talk a lot of shit about me.
Nice.
That's
what we need.
She goes, "Oh, so I love a Costco hot dog, huh?" And I'm like, "Oh, damn it.
Shit.
Like, I don't remember what I've said about you on this show. This is not going to end well for me."
Nah, you've always been pretty good about it, I think.
Oh, no. She has a fucking fantastic sense of humor, else she definitely couldn't be married to me.
That's why you married her, yeah. You guys gotta get along well.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's something definitely to toss around. Or at least just bring her on for a little bit, like while we do the questions or something. Like, just have her hop on.
Be
chill
pretty
with us.
Funny.
Yeah.
You would have to put up a separate question thing so that people could ask.
Yes. About the... Yeah, I think good idea.
So write in if you guys want to hear that episode.
Yeah, let us know if that's a good idea. You want to hear from the ladies?
Yeah. Maybe it'll be a subscription-only thing.
Ooh. Not a bad idea.
Maybe that's how we could launch a Patreon.
Hey, now we're thinking. The other stat we should mention is the 20,000 downloads of the Turf Today podcast.
That's correct.
That's a big one.
That's a lot.
I think we've mentioned before our goal.
I think so, yeah. You had the goal of something.
It was 10,000 by Christmas. We were hoping that would kind of gauge if things were successful. We wanted to keep going forward. And
no, we doubled it with a month and a half to go, or more than a month and a half to go. Well, yeah, it's October, 3 months to go.
Yeah, no, that's all you guys.
I shouldn't say we,
listeners.
It's you guys. Yeah, we didn't do anything. I mean, I listened to the show, but that's one down. I guess 2 for my wife.
Yeah, exactly. Did you see we did these?
What is that? You got a bobblehead for being in that wedding?
Yeah.
Is that what that's from? Is that a groomsman gift?
Yeah, it's a groomsman gift. That's exactly what it is. Yeah. Isn't it hilarious? Keep it forever.
I'm so uncomfortable. You're Dwight.
Hand in the pocket. I love it. Looks good.
Wow.
Yeah, it actually looks a lot like the guys too. They did a good job. It was just like one of those artists on Etsy You
Yeah,
guys have that,
you can get custom ones done.
yeah. I'm sure they were a
That's
pretty
pretty
penny,
cool.
but yeah, they did a good
Yeah, I
job.
was
That's
gonna
pretty
say
funny.
that's pretty awesome. Nice. That's a good groomsmen gift.
Yeah,
I got all my guys like half liter fucking glass mugs with their names engraved in them.
there's got to
Yeah,
be some sort of customization. I did
yeah, it's pretty dope.
Zippos, bunch of Zippos for the
Nice,
boys with like their initials on them.
nice.
Yeah, I don't think anybody ever used them. I've asked a few of them. Like I've never seen them come back out or anything like that.
Yeah, I got my buddy Ryan. He gave us it was like a flask slash cigar holder,
Oh, okay.
and so I'm there's still the whiskey in it from the wedding night.
There's still the whiskey. That's good.
Yeah, yeah, I didn't really use it. The thing's sick though.
Yeah.
I think half the cigar is still in there too. I don't
Wow.
even know where it is.
Well, I think we need to update the folks on the Vietnamese coffee because we did get an update.
Oh, that's right. You did get that one. Is that from Ryan St. Germain?
That is from Ryan.
What up, boys? Love the show. Just interested or listened to episode 23. I think talking about best coffee where Vietnamese coffee came up. That stuff is the shit. My wife is Vietnamese, so I'm on that. Heard you guys talking about what's in there. It's Vietnamese coffee beans through a drip machine. The key is putting sweetened condensed milk into the cup before pouring / starting the drip process. That's what makes it so thick and fucking creamy and goddamn delicious.
Interesting.
Yeah, Vietnamese coffee fucks.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it's hella good.
Couldn't do a coffee at this time of day, but that does sound appetizing.
Oh, you'd be fucking jacked too. Like it's like you know like not Colombian. What's the isn't it Colombian coffee that's like stronger?
Uh, I don't know. I thought it was more of like the espresso. But
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's I don't know, but
I'm not
it's
a
like
coffee guy. Remember, I just go for the Tim's cup, red cup. Think, yo, double double, maybe a regular.
it's a stronger coffee too. That Vietnamese stuff. It's
Yeah,
delicious. All
and
right,
knock you
what's
on your
next?
ass.
No, it'll fucking vibrate you onto your ass.
Yeah. Okay, so we got this message from Ian Foster, our boy, and
Wait.
Ian's starting school
Oh, okay.
at
Yeah.
PSU. So he got a message and he sent it to us. And this message is from
Piece
a
of
guy
shit
named
university. Sorry.
Logan. Ooh, got him. Quick things.
Sorry, Ian.
He said, "Yo, dude, what up? Gonna sound crazy, but I was listening to the Turf Today podcast and happened to hear your name pop up in one of their comments. And I'm like, ooh, that sounds familiar as fuck. It sounds familiar because we're in the same team for PSU. Glad I was able to find someone in that class, dude. So
Look at that.
that's cool.
Making connections.
Just connecting the fellas.
Yeah, Ian and Logan, y'all can go get a Vietnamese coffee and talk about turf.
There we go. You guys got a little date set up. Absolutely.
No homo.
No?
I mean,
Oh.
unless you guys want to, I don't care, but
Yeah. We got we got somebody that went onto the website, like where you get our merchandise through our online store, and they asked a question. So I guess they didn't have any other way of getting a hold of us, and they found us through the store and they asked a question. So here we are. It's from Zach Vale or Veely. He says, "Hey y'all, I got a question that may be a good topic, or I'd like to pick your brain about. What do you guys consider a double roll? Rolling two directions or rolling one direction, but only advancing forward 20 or 30 in every pass? Thanks for your time. Sincerely, a golf assistant assistant from a golf course in New York." When I first read that, I was like, "Oh, it's Dave," but no, it's from a guy named Zach.
imposter.
Yeah, an assistant
Uh,
from a golf course in New York. Sure, Dave.
double roll. Yeah, how mysterious. Double roll to me is two different directions. You gotta,
Yeah, yeah. Do the
yeah.
X or do the cross.
However, I don't care what directions they are as long as they're different. They can be very like pretty close. I don't really give a shit.
Hmm.
You could double roll by just going back and forth over it and just doing two passes. I just don't think it's as effective personally, but it probably does the same thing.
We have a guy on our crew that does this. He only like he'll roll and then his next pass is halfway through. So
Well, yeah, you got to
technically
overlap a
he's
little bit.
no, but like he overlaps double. So he's technically doing double roll. Like each blade of grass is getting rolled
Yeah.
twice. So I always say he's double rolling. But
Hmm.
when we double roll after aeration or things like that, it's usually an X.
Yeah, I was gonna say your theory on that makes sense, but I wouldn't consider that a double roll.
You know,
Like it makes sense. It's pretty much acting as a double roll, but I wouldn't call that a double roll if that makes any sense. You know what I mean?
it is kind of two directions though, because the first time it goes one way and then when it comes back, it's going the other way.
Yeah, but no, because like if you're gonna do two different directions mowing in the green, you don't go 12 and 6 and then 12 and 6, but then
Oh
just do a
no.
different stripe. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Cutting's different, but
Yeah.
similar.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's my best example. Obviously,
Mhm.
with a roller, you tap, yeah.
I think most superintendents would say a true roll would be two different directions.
Yeah, I think so as well. That would be
So there you go, Zach or Dave,
it's
whoever you
sack.
are.
Sack. All right, so I got to address the guy who bought something on our site and then embroidered into the hoodie.
That's an option on the website, though.
Well, you ruined my joke. Thanks. I was going to say we're coming for you. We're suing you for copyright infringement,
That's funny. That's
but
good.
you ruined it. So
I ruined it. Yeah.
it's pretty
Like,
dope, though. I sincerely enjoyed seeing that. Like that's really really cool. Like
yeah.
that's really
Be cool to
awesome.
see it'd be cool to see a crew do that, like get all Turf Today hoodies with
That
you know,
would be
the
super
name on the
sick.
side. Do we need to address either your John Deere or the John Deere that I sent you? Somebody's selling for $3,000.
I don't believe that ad at all.
Yeah,
I
everybody I
don't
sent
believe
it
it.
to, every super I sent it to, they were like stolen, not buying that. And I'm like, yeah, but you're thinking about
Exactly
it
what I
though.
said.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know you said the same thing too.
No, I didn't even need to look at anything else.
Yeah,
A 2015 John Deere Gator 85 or 825i,
with all
and it
the
looks like,
glass.
yeah, it's got all the glass. What else is in there? It's got the digital screen. Yeah, there's no chance unless that thing has, I don't know, 20,000 hours on it,
I don't
and
know,
or they
like,
took the fucking motor out.
yeah,
It's
maybe
just
the
the
motor's
body.
out. It's just for the kids. It looks like brand new tires, and that box looks untouched. So I bet you somebody plowed snow with it for the last 7 or 8 winters.
No chance, dude. Because when you get all the shit from on the roads, I mean, I don't know how you guys do it in Canada, but like down here, a lot of places they'll like salt the roads and stuff, and put things down to get rid of the black ice and all that's. You're gonna get caked anytime
This
you
thing would be
drive in the
beat
snow.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would be scratched at minimum.
Mm-hmm.
You
Oh,
obviously you
but
can wash all that shit off, but there's gonna be wear and tear. They mean
yeah,
they could put new rims on it, but look at everything else. No, there's no fucking chance. And then we've
yeah,
talked about my my John Deere. It's supposed to
yeah.
be getting fixed right now, though,
That's
including that
good.
chain problem because I was mowing with it and then the front reels decided that they didn't want to spin at full rate.
They just said, "Fuck it, we're done."
Pretty much fucking pussy ass mower.
Yeah. Well, it's a good
Did you
use of the
you have to
wire, though.
listen? You got to watch the wire snapped. Actually, the rope
Oh,
was better.
okay.
Um, did you listen to the music with it?
No, I was
You should
sidetracked.
you should
Where
do
are we
that like
here?
right now.
Is it not on your page?
No, it's on the Turf Today podcast page.
Oh, nice. That's so good.
MICKEYMOUSE Mickey Mouse. I wanted them singing from the end of Full Metal Jacket, but I couldn't find it.
Oh,
So
okay.
I settled for the actual Mouseketeers
Yeah.
song.
Yeah. Oh well, it works.
Um Marco Simone's hospitality structure,
Yes, that was wild.
wild.
Yeah.
So glad that it's after
Oh
everyone's
my
there
God, yeah.
and that it's just I mean they haven't reported anyone being in it or hurt or anything, so hopefully no one is. This is as of like 4 o'clock Pacific time on Thursday, so October 5th. So who knows? And I haven't looked into it more than the posts, but it's like good thing it's just that structure, and hopefully no one's in there. Like
Yeah.
that's insane.
The second video we posted, like the flames just moving throughout that structure and everything.
So this thing
Crazy.
kind of happened at what's now the Fortnet. It used to be the Safeway open in Napa. My grandma, my aunt went to it. This was back when Napa had a big fire. I want to say like 15, maybe 2014, somewhere in there. And the next day after the championship, the same thing. The fucking like the bleachers caught fire, but there's also a massive fire all around it. But like there was a video they saw, and like, wow, we were just sitting there like 10 hours ago.
Yeah.
Pretty wild.
That's scary. That stuff spreads pretty quickly.
Oh yeah. I did send you a really fun picture today though.
Yeah. Is that you're saying that's the new guy?
So I told him to do a kickflip and he decided to just wheelie the cart. That's not true. So I don't have a workman or a heavy duty cart.
Oh,
and we had to build a French drain today essentially because we got this one area of the cart path that's low, and so I made a drain there. Um, and so we needed a gravel, and I filled up that cart. It's a Yamaha UMAX, and it's not built for that much.
no way.
So I send them out. I loaded it up with the tractor. The thing's fucking buck full, like tapped.
Yeah.
And for those who can't see it, because obviously it's a picture on an audio podcast, this is a Yamaha UMAX going up the hill, and it's fucking fully wheelied out, tapped down. Luckily, I have a trailer hitch on it because if it didn't have the hitch, that shit might have completely flipped over. You're showing me. I took the photo.
Hey, if this ever goes on to a video podcast, you
That's
never
true,
know.
I guess. But yeah, he fucking calls me. Dude, I don't know what happened. Oh my god, the cart's bad one's doing like a wheelie. I'm so fucking scared. What? I'm like, what happened? He goes, it's so heavy. It's doing like a wheelie. I'm up the hill. I can't move. What do I do?
Oh my God.
And I just start laughing. I'm just like, all right, dude, I'll be there in a second. Then I get there, and he was calm when I got there, and I'm fucking laughing because he's completely fine. Nothing's hurt. A couple of rocks spilled, but it's just fully leaned back. And so to get it up the hill, he's like, what do we do? And I'm like, all right. So I just stood on the front of the cart because you could just literally like tap it and it would fucking float down. It was like the perfect balance. And so I just got on it and just stood on the front end of the cart, and we drove it up the flat of the hill. Got it
Nice.
out of there.
Nice.
It was so, he's like, I'm so scared. I don't know what to do.
Oh man.
And it was after like a big discussion with like a couple of the other guys who've been around for a while. I'm like, yeah, dude, you're going to fuck something up at some point. Like, it's fine.
But you came
Like,
back and totally redeemed yourself.
dude, it was so funny. I'm like, yeah, we got to post that picture probably at some point. Maybe when the show drops. It was pretty good.
Get it up there.
That shit made me laugh though. Like, he
Well,
wasn't spooked or nothing after for a while. It was pretty good.
going back to the Ryder Cup quickly, did you have any comments?
Oh, you mean like I called it and I told every single one of you that Europe was going to absolutely fucking wax the US?
Yeah. Which was what most people bet on, I think, right? Like the line was pretty high.
You were stupid to bet on the US.
They were a major underdog. Like you were.
Dude, they were.
Yeah.
I loved Max Homa, balled out, super tough.
Mm-hmm. He's so fun to watch. Like he's so effortless
Max
with his
Homa.
swing. Such a beauty.
Jordan played like shit.
Yeah, they struggled, those guys.
Jordan. Yeah, Spieth. Spieth is the one who played like shit. Justin Thomas played pretty well. He shouldn't have been on the team to begin with, but he played really well for the way he's been playing this year.
He showed up.
Thankfully. But the big thing was Patrick Cantlay's loser fucking caddy.
That was fucked up.
So a lot of people just saw like the quick clip and they're like, oh, Rory's overreacting, blah, 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 blah. Watch the full clip.
Yeah.
That dude is on the green waving his hat for a long time.
He should have been nowhere near where
he's such a fucking loser, just like his player. I can't stand Patrick Cantlay.
Yeah, the hat off thing. That was cool.
What kind of asshole too gets married the day after the Ryder Cup? It's cool to get married in Rome, hell yeah. But did he just already knew that they were going to lose? What if they won?
Well, it would have been a bigger wedding. Would have been more exciting
with the boys. He'd been hungover as fuck.
Yeah, well,
or still hammered.
How about losing and then having to throw a party the next day?
How about it goes late and they got to play the next day?
Oh yeah. What about a rain day?
Yeah, exactly. Like you said too, you just lost the Ryder Cup, and now you're supposed to have he obviously didn't give a fuck.
That's a tough one. Well, he's already pissed that they're not making money going there. Like, are you?
So I've seen a bunch of different things about that. I've seen that that's not true, and I've seen that it is true. I've seen that it's Xander Schauffele's dad spouting off about shit. I've seen more reports of him protesting and not wearing the hat, and for that, fuck you, Patrick Cantlay. If that's the true one, fuck that guy. He should never be on a Ryder Cup team ever again. How can you not be extremely stoked to represent your country? You're going to get paid from your endorsements and all of your sponsors. Boo fucking who. You're not making hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars to go play a round of golf in fucking Italy for your country.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Like you got to wear the hat. Here's our uniform for our country. You're gonna wear this? No, I'm
And
not
then
gonna wear that.
the uniforms are fucking terrible up and
Yep,
down.
they
Whoever
always
designs those
are though.
is awful. They're
They always are.
terrible. But there was one thing too that he came out and said, "Oh, he didn't wear it because the hat didn't fit."
That's full. Come on, they're
There's
professionals.
no chance that they didn't bring 7,000 of those fucking hats. No chance.
Well, yeah, and they probably make them for those guys too. Like they know his head size.
Yeah,
Whoever his
no,
sponsors are.
that
Like,
report is complete full of shit. It made me not like Xander a little bit too because apparently he was kind of with him and he's like super good buddies with Cantley.
hmm,
And I
well,
fucking hate Patrick Cantley. I hate him more than Brooks Koepka, which actually I kind of like Brooks after this week a little bit.
yeah, he did hold
Brooks, he
his own.
talking some shit and being his
Yeah,
own guy. I love it.
yeah.
Some
I think
kind
the
of
golf world's coming around on him a little bit. Kind of feel for
I
him a
gotta
little
say
bit.
I am reluctantly I am because
Yeah, that's
oh
good.
god.
He
But
has
I
good days and
do.
bad days.
I mean, it's just like Bryson. I like Bryson DeChambeau, and there's a lot of people that fucking hate him.
Yeah, there's no reason to hate the guy. Like,
Well, you know
he's
what I mean. It's a
got some
sports
stuff.
hate. It's a sports
You're
hate.
right, right,
It's
for
a
sure.
sports hate. It's a different kind of hate.
Right.
You're not. I guarantee you, no one who goes like even myself. If I saw Patrick Cantley on the street, I wouldn't be like, "Fuck you, Patrick Cantley." I fucking hate
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
I'd be like, "Oh shit,
Put
it's
your fucking
Patrick
hat
Cantley."
on, bro. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
right. Like I wouldn't. Oh my god, the fucking chant that the Europeans did though.
They had a
Oh my
great
god,
time.
what was it? Hats off, or some shit like that. I love the chant. So did you see the video where it was like, we're the middle,
Nice.
we're the middle of the T. And then the left side did the same thing, and then the right, and oh my god, it was awesome.
Yeah, they have a good time over there. It
Yeah,
would be
that shit
fun
was
to do.
dope.
After we go to Bethpage, we'll try and do a European Ryder Cup.
Welcome to the Turf Today podcast, proudly brought to you by True Turf. Today, we're talking about a true turf management game changer, the True Turf RE50 electric roller. This machine is no stranger to the turf world. It is a legend. Picture this: 26 greens, all rolled to perfection on a single charge with minimal overlapping for maximum efficiency. The RE50 delivers speed and flawless results just like our gas-powered machines. So with True Turf, going electric doesn't mean sacrificing power. Safety is key for True Turf. With its low center of gravity, the RE50 stays steady on inclines and perfectly balanced for an even roll. Oh, and transporting it? A breeze. With the built-in trailer system, you can switch from transport to operation in seconds, all by hand. And if you need more, we've got add-on options to brush, slice, and spike. So for first-class turf management, choose the one and only brand endorsed by the PGA Tour, True Turf. Visit trueturf.com today and experience the future of turf management. Thank you for joining the Turf Today podcast, sponsored by True Turf, setting the standard in turf management today and beyond.
And now it's on. He's got the GCSAA shirt ready to rumble. It looks like a long sleeve. It's hot as fuck in San Diego right now,
Yeah, I'm in
but
yeah, it's 67 degrees and raining right now.
I have 91 and sunny. Woo!
I want the heat, but I
No,
mean,
I'll trade you. I will trade you right now, Matt. Everybody, Matt Robinson from.
I'm in Eastlake, Eastlake Willoughby area, 20 minutes east of Cleveland. So yeah, rocking
There
it
he
out.
is, the bad boy of turf today.
Yeah.
Well, if you're gonna drop the bomb to start it there, Adam, let's get right into that. Why don't you say
Right into it.
Matt? You know exactly what we're talking about.
Hey, I like it.
Yeah.
I know what you guys are talking about. You guys have a good page, man. I like all the stuff you guys post. It's fun. There's a lot of fun stuff and a lot of funny stuff that you guys post, you know.
Yeah, we like to
But
have a good time. Like to mix it up for sure.
oh yeah, for sure. No,
Yeah, I mean,
I
you know
enjoy
how
it.
it is. We can't be serious all the time. We'd all lose our fucking minds.
No, you can't. You can't be serious all the time. No, it's no, you guys got a good page going on, and I know everybody at work we enjoy it, we talk about it, and we send it between our four of us, and we're always laughing. Hey, did you guys see what they posted today and whatever? So yeah, it's fun. It's
It's,
good.
we just want to try and shed a little bit of light on the culture of our industry, right? Because like we do have so much fun. We're just regular guys that goof around but work hard and have a lot of great stories. So it's a good home and a good place for people that or get along
I
together.
disagree with regular guy statement We are
Regular
all
guys?
extremely fucking strange creatures.
Yeah.
There's not an industry like us. There's not.
I was saying that like a couple weeks ago though. I was saying like we're a breed of our own. You're like, no, like you got to adapt. So I appreciate you coming around on that
All right.
because we are a breed
We're
of our own.
a
That's
bunch of
We
true.
are
weirdos.
very
Yeah.
we
We were normal guys because I was a normal guy. I wasn't able to do that kind of stuff. You'd have told me when I was younger I was going to be getting up at 3:45 to go to work and lift shit and drive around all day. Be like, no
Yeah, right.
fucking
I'm going to bed at 3:45. What the
yeah,
fuck do you mean?
yeah, it'll change your life. That's for sure.
Yeah, I tell you, this is not what I started off doing. I can tell you that much.
No,
I was going for something in water, and now I'm on land. I went
Mhm.
to Cleveland State right out of high school, and I wanted to do marine biology, and I went there and was like, man, this is not it. Sitting in class all day, and
Marine biology.
yeah,
Ooh,
yeah, it was brutal. I'll tell you, when I took the biology class, I really didn't know what was going on, and everything that they're asking about it, I'm like, yeah, this is not what I want to do. So I want to say, didn't go to class, but kind of drifted out, and yeah, I ended up just taking a fall off and working at my first golf course through the fall into the winter, and loved it. It's a different side. You see the fall, and the seasons change. You got the intensity of summer, but fall is where it's at, in my opinion. You know,
Yep. Fall is king.
yeah, big time. So we're heading in there now. Everything's dropping super fast and early. I mean, what's October 5th, and trees are changing quick. And especially next week, it's supposed to be like 57 degrees. It's gonna be cold, and there's gonna be a lot of leaves down fast, and time to start pushing.
there we go. Fall is
I'm
coming.
so glad I don't have to deal with leaves constantly. They're so fucking annoying.
Yeah, the war on
So
leaves is certainly on its way.
I love
yes,
the new guys that go out and you're like, oh yeah, go out, blow out and rake the bunkers, da, 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 and they go and blow them out. And it's like a couple hours later, you're like, yo, where are you? Like, oh, I'm still on two. We're like, why? Like, I'm still blowing the leaves out. They keep falling in.
right, yeah, yeah.
Just be
We had to
chasing
do
them
it
all day.
before. Yeah,
Oh shit.
So were you a golfer growing up? Like how did you know you wanted to get into turf?
I've been around golf for pretty much my whole life. I'm not very good, and just get that out of the way.
That's
But
okay.
I got a golf.
Most people aren't.
No, no, it's hard. It's a hard technical game, and I don't think people really understand that. But no, I've been golfing at my local course where my first job is, which is Lost Nation. And I go up there all the time and just kind of took a couple lessons and just kind of been around it. And did I think that's what I wanted to do? No, not at all. Um, but yeah, it just as you kind of grow up, I guess you just figure things out and took a different path than what I thought.
Lost Nation Municipal Golf Course. That sounds like they play a lot of alternative rock, like some 41 plays golf there or something. Like, yeah, that's a fucking cool name for a golf course. Lost
It's
Nation.
a city-owned golf course,
Yeah.
It's
Hell yeah. I love it.
Was
That's
there some shit
awesome.
going on over there?
There was no, not really. It's just you get a bunch of old crabby dudes that just golf every day, and that was kind of your clientele, and it was nonstop every day. I thought where I'm at now is bad. I mean, that's a different animal. I mean, public golf courses are crazy. It's
Dude,
not.
public golf courses suck.
They do. They really do. Sorry, but they do.
Sorry if you're out there working at one. That's
Hey,
the
I'm with
opinion.
you.
Yeah.
Shout out to those people
Uh,
that do that though and handle it. Like I've said that before, Trev. Fuck,
Dude, it's
you're
so
able to go
tough.
through it and handle it.
It's so tough. Like we had people today bitching about things, and I was hearing they're like complaining to the car people. I'm like, hey, I'm the one who runs it. Go to your city council meeting and tell them to get us equipment. And they're like, what? Seriously? I'm like, yeah. I have one mower to cut 3 heights of grass. We're
That's
supposed
awesome.
to have equipment. Go to those meetings. They're like,
You can
oh, I'm
do your
sorry.
job.
Yeah. Like we're trying.
Yeah.
Do what you do what you can. I mean,
Yep. Do what you can with what you got.
yeah. Obviously, your expectations aren't there, which is good, but
Oh,
shit. I was using 30-year-old mowers and leaking hydraulic fluid down the middle of the fairway. What are you gonna?
Oh boy.
oh yeah.
Not good.
What's your best story from being at Lost Nations? There must be some
Oh,
some action from over there.
there's some crazy shit that happened there. No,
Okay, so there is some shit.
I, I I brought my buddies on when I worked there for a year, and then I ended up bringing my buddies in the next year I was there. And I mean, there ain't nothing better than working with some of your best friends. I mean, they're like goons. I mean,
Yeah.
they're
On the
dudes.
course too.
Yeah, man. And well, we were talking on five one day, and there's a drainage ditch kind of right in front of the tee, and they look back at me and they're giving me the finger or whatever. Next thing you know, they're just head first right into this ditch, got stuck, and you're like, oh shit. Trying to tell the boss and trying to pull it out. Yeah, no way, man. It was rough. I still got the video.
Oh,
Every year that comes up, we always send it. It's still as funny as the day it happened.
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Learn your lesson.
Oh yeah. Kid
Having
right
fun and fucking up.
in. It's interesting. No, I had a kid, this dude would just chain smoke cigarettes. He was probably 16 years old, chain smoking
Oh
cigarettes
no.
in this leather jacket with these massive aviators on.
What do you
And
think he was the fucking Fonz?
this guy, one of the funniest dudes I've ever met, and he smoked 2 trees within like a week. And then my boss told him not to take a card anymore because obvious reasons. I mean, he rocked them. This shit was so funny, man. The whole front end was messed up. I mean, it wasn't funny at the time, but you think back on it, you're like, oh yeah, that's a good story.
Yeah. Hey, watch over the fucking tree, by the way.
One
Sounds
tree
like
in the
you're working with Mitch Hedberg.
yeah. Funny shit there, man. Good place. I learned a lot. It's some of those small places you learn how to do majority of your stuff.
Yeah. That's what's
Yeah.
getting you to that next job, right?
Oh, a
That's
lot of
what I
great-
tell people when I interview them. So you're coming into a place where you got to learn how to do everything, and I got the time to kind of teach you everything. So if you want to do multiple things, this is a good place.
Oh, right. Without a doubt. Irrigation leaks that you're like, man, why did somebody fix it like this 20 years ago? You got
Oh God,
Yeah.
to learn
why
so
is there
much.
duct tape down here?
Right. No, exactly. And yeah, it was definitely interesting of how stuff was fixed, but hey, you fix it the right way and you learn from that. You can't beat that in my opinion. Something like that.
Makes it fun.
Yeah, interesting day. That's why we do this, right? Every day
Well, hell
something
yeah.
different.
That is true. Never a dull day, as we like to say.
Yeah. Never know what's gonna fucking happen. You
The
show
only
up
thing
to-
that's dull is all my fucking reels. So started at Lost Nation. Where are you at now?
I am at Kirtland Country Club in Willoughby, Ohio. One of the top 10. I mean, not really. I don't really. It's hard to point out a top 10 and try to jump people in the state of Ohio. I think we have some really great golf courses out here.
You don't want to toot your own horn over there, eh?
Dude, it's so hard. It's hard to grow grass here, man. It is. It's tough. This transition zone area, north of transition zone, it's tough. It's not you get every season. It's scorching hot in the summertime and negative 25 in the winter. So it's like a losing battle at some point. But yeah, we're top 10 course in Ohio, and it's pretty sick. I love it. I really do.
Nice. It sounded almost like the anti-billboards that I see around here that all say "Move to Ohio,"
Yeah.
and it's like "Move to Ohio.org" or something like that. It's pretty funny.
Hey, come to Ohio, experience it.
Make it happen. I got to play some golf out there.
Yeah.
He's got his lady juice over there, and I've got a beer. So we're just hanging in.
I guess I'm the wimp one over here.
Nah, homeboy's got a fucking White Claw. You can
Yeah,
be
no, I always
drinking-
lose over here with something like this. I mean, it's a black cherry, so you get an extra point, but not enough.
No, what?
Right.
Okay, so you went from a -2 to a -1. Cool.
Yeah.
At least get high noons if you're gonna do something like
Well, they
that.
don't sell those here. That would be a problem if they
What?
did. Yeah. I'd be having
There's
a
no
couple
high
of those
noons
every.
in Canada.
No, well, I found them in Quebec once. That was it.
We
Get 'em
gotta
up here.
on
Yeah.
We gotta get on
Government
the
of Ontario is
Barstool.
listening
network. That's what we gotta do.
just to get a high noon sponsorship.
Yes,
Okay.
You're Happy Dads,
I've seen them. I haven't had them.
not too bad.
Is it a seltzer or a beer?
A seltzer. It doesn't
Okay.
have massive carbonation that like a White Claw does.
Ooh, all right. I'm about it.
That's what gets me with the White Claws is that you have 5 or 6 of them, and you're like, man, it's the carbonation that gets you before the alcohol.
Oh
There's
yeah.
too much
no,
fucking sugar in those damn things. I
I'm
like
already hungover, so
the iced tea. The iced tea Trulies are pretty good. I stick with Trulies if I gotta go.
truly.
So-
Yeah, those are good. I'll tell you
I
that.
blacked out on a case of those before we got to Vegas for my bachelor party.
Oh, there you go.
I drank 12 of them on the drive there. I don't remember getting to
Oof.
Vegas. The last thing I remember is giving a homeless man a fucking Truly at a gas stop in the
I was
middle
going
of
to say,
fucking
choose
nowhere.
your words wisely.
No, I don't.
You
I'm
are
not giving
leading
homeless
yourself
men
down.
Hummers.
You're going
Okay?
to Vegas, bro. I don't know.
Hey, what happens in Vegas?
We know.
Fucking
man.
dumb. Back to golf. Let's do this. You got fuck. Have you you've done any big events or anything like that, Matt?
Yeah, I've been to the Memorial, at Mayfield Village.
Nice. How's
So
that course? That looks nice on TV.
Have you been or worked it?
I worked it twice, and I
Nice.
did in the
Good
two separate years. They were totally different conditions,
Ooh.
and I'll tell you what, I'll start in the 2019. But when I went down there, that was 2019 was when I started at Kirtland, and I'm still there now, 5 years now, and so I got sent down there my internship year, and it was different because I was green. I didn't know how to walk mow greens, so I kind of got stuck in the bunkers. But
Oh,
in a
fuck.
way, like the bunkers weren't too bad because you get to see the whole golf course. When you're mowing greens, you only get to see select holes. In what I kind of gathered, because then you got the transfer to the back, and then the back would help the front, so you kind of got to see the entire golf course instead of just like the front and back nine. I mean that place is pure. That place is outstanding. That year that I went in 2019, I met a lot of people from around the world. I mean, I got a dude in France, Australia that I still talk to today. The language barrier for the France guy, but the guy, the Aussie dude, he's badass, man. He was at Royal Melbourne. He's a good dude. His name's Victor. Um,
Nice.
so did that, and then COVID happened or whatever, and they tried to figure out how the PGA worked for 2020, and it went down to 2020, and they held that John Deere Classic there the week before, and from the week before to when I got there on that Sunday, for tournament week for the actual Memorial, I mean they were spraying Pervade like no one's business on the greens, and
Really?
they were dead, rock hard. So it was a total 360 from the week before. And I mean, when you're mowing three greens and you get literally like a handful of grass, not even, I mean, you're mowing everything off. There's no friction on those things at all. And they had agronomist for the PGA was like, yeah, all right, we got to at least try to water something because I mean, they were rolling so fast and they keep a lot of secrets down there. I didn't really get told what they were rolling, but shit, what I could tell, I mean, they had to have been over 16. I mean, they were
What?
it was ridiculous. It was unbelievable. It was like concrete. You could jump and just plant your heels as hard as you can on the green, and it wouldn't even leave a mark.
Wow. So it's just like putting on glass.
Yeah, I mean, might as
Jeez.
well just top dress them with Quikrete at that point. They were tearing it up. They were tearing it up that Sunday. They were doing that was the renovation year when they
I was gonna say, fuck, they're gonna blow through a bunch of tines.
oh
Yeah.
god, they couldn't even get how hard those things were. It was crazy. So yeah, I mowed greens for that tournament, and yeah, and then that Sunday I left, they started ripping the greens up, and I mean, place when I say dead, I mean it was dead. We were scalping the greens. You had to watch where you mowed. Sometimes you had to pick up because the undulation in the green, you couldn't mow it, and
Man,
my fair share
Wow.
of scalps on accident. I mean, what can you do at that point?
Yeah, you
all
kind of got to
before a
learn
big
where you're
tournament too.
going.
That's wild.
Yeah. I mean, they let it go, and it was definitely a really cool experience to see how something like that runs. Because I mean, it was worse than like an Open or U.S. Open. I mean, it was good experience, and just kind of knowing how that all kind of fell into place and how they timed it out. But yeah, that was cool. And then obviously I haven't been back there since, sadly. Work shortage and not us having a lot of guys at all. I don't really have an opportunity to go down there and like volunteer anymore. So yeah, hopefully I can get out. I would like to go out west and like somewhere maybe in Arizona. I would like to do the waste management. I think that'd be really cool, but I feel like there's a massive waiting list for that one. But some tournament out west
You got
to
the
try.
Farmers Insurance Tory every year.
Yeah, true. Could do that. I would like to do like maybe pro-am out at Pebble Beach or something. Pebble Beach is kind of my thing. I want to go.
Pebble is amazing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can
So,
definitely head out that way and try and volunteer in something. You just got to get
yeah,
ahead of it, right? Just people.
right.
Yeah.
People say.
You gotta be emailing now.
Yeah.
Hey, and by the time I applied for some back in February for, early August, and I didn't get anything back. They were full. So it was like 24 hours and they were already full. So it's
Yeah,
like
they're quick. That's you
crazy.
gotta find someone. You gotta know someone. You gotta find a sneaky way in
Mhm.
almost.
You got to know a guy that knows a guy that knows a girl who knows that guy. So
Right.
Yeah.
Gotta figure something out.
But a lot of it too, it's getting lucky. It's getting lucky if you don't have the timing right, which it's so hard to judge because they don't advertise it. It's just
You gotta dig. You gotta dig on your own. And
Mhm.
and I don't really go on Twitter too much, and I feel like Twitter is kind of where a lot of that kind of goes down.
It's what I've heard too. I'm not a big Twitter guy either, and it seems like that's like the mecca of golf superintendent communication, which is silly. Oh, you got a Celsius at this time of night? Do you not sleep, bro?
Dude,
that's bad.
I don't go to bed till like 1 o'clock. I
What
Oh,
in
yeah?
the fuck?
You
How do
game?
you operate?
don't know. It's been bad for like 4 years, 5 years, man.
Jesus Christ, I would be murdering people in the morning if I had to go to bed at fucking 1 and then wake up at 3:30.
I'll get you.
People would die.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of, you can't kill anybody now. I mean, shit, we're already only got two dudes at my age working with us. Everybody else is 60 and over. So it
That's what the
sucks.
public's
Yeah.
for, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
Like,
shit?
knock down that tee sheet a little bit.
Yeah.
They just send people out left and right. It's unbelievable.
Fucking
Place.
guys, eh? They're
I
making
hate that.
money, right? So they just want to make their money. You guys cut the grass, we'll make the money. Like you.
Shit, they're making
Yeah.
money on the entry fee just to get into the club. Holy shit. Let alone the, $200 for a round of golf. It's crazy, man. I don't understand that.
Yeah, it's annoying when they go from like a 14-minute interval to like a 10 and it's just group on group on group. And it's like you get caught, you just get fucked. And it's the worst.
I
And
hate
then
it.
you got guys on staff too that get timid and like, well, I don't want to bug the blah blah. I'm like, no, just keep fucking mowing.
Keep mowing. Just keep moving.
Yeah, just
Head
keep
down.
going. It's fine. I don't want to make them upset. I don't care. Go. Like, you shouldn't be getting caught anyway.
I'm like, holy shit. I go, this guy's on 10 already. And then he skips 11, plays
Right?
12,
Yeah.
13 and 14. Then he came up to me on 15. And I'm like, he's like, hey, man, do you mind if I just keep going? I go, well, dude, we haven't rolled. And I go, I haven't cut the cups over there yet. And if you don't care, I don't care. Just telling you now. And he didn't care. So,
See,
Those
that's a
guys
good
usually
one. I don't mind that guy. That guy is totally good in my book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let them go.
That guy rocks.
I'm cussing the guy out as I'm driving around. Fuck this guy.
Oh,
come on.
100%. There's no doubt. Yeah. Every time. Look at this fucking guy. He's already on the goddamn teeth. The fuck you. And then he waves. You're like, oh, what's up, dude? Morning.
Yeah. How are you?
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. It's so on point. It's
Can,
fucking amazing.
Can I go back to Twitter for a second? So they do rankings every year for like top accounts in the that influence the turf industry every year, and it's always Twitter accounts. We've never been mentioned. If they do like a top 50 every year, we've never even been mentioned. And I'm not calling bullshit, but it's like, hey,
Well, they need to get
have
on the
like a
gram
nod?
because there ain't no one touching the gram.
No, not at all. You
Yeah.
guys are on it. You guys are always on it. I don't know how.
That's him. I'm just here. That's Adam. Adam
Yeah.
does that.
Well, at this point, it just kind of runs itself. Just we get a lot of people that send stuff in or recommend things to be posted, so it's just about taking the time to get it out there, you know?
That's cool. That's really cool.
Sometimes it's annoying because I get sent the same thing from 800 people.
You're in the golf world, so you kind of get it from all angles, eh? I think
No,
it's
I'm in
fun
the
when-
Eagles fandom when everyone
Oh,
and their
you
fucking
gotta watch
mother
out,
sent
eh?
me the ELG blah blah blah. That one lady misspelling it. I
She
got
couldn't
that
say
shit
it.
from, I swear to God, at least 25 people.
Didn't she do it twice? Didn't she say
I-
it 2 times in the video?
No, she just spelt it out, and they made
Just once?
T-shirts
Okay.
that day.
Oh,
Sorry, Matt, if you're not up to date with random niche Philadelphia Eagles gossip.
yeah. Or anybody else for that matter that's listening.
Long story short, they were interviewing this lady and her husband, and she's all fucked up and there's the chant, they spell out Eagles, and she's like ELGLSE, like spells it hella wrong. So Eagles, and all stoked, like, yeah, horribly misspelling it, and she had no fucking clue. And so of course they start making memes, and everyone knowing that I'm an Eagles fan fucking sends me that. I'm like, ha ha ha, real funny, which it is until you get it 30 fucking times.
Yeah. And then I got it on my Instagram 2 weeks later for some weird reason, and I sent it to Trev, and he's like, "A guy, yeah."
I was like, millionth person, thanks.
That's so funny.
They made shirts of it though. I would rock the fuck out of that shirt.
So funny.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Oh
Yeah, you had one job, spell one word. Probably been chanting that her whole life too. If she's from
No,
Philadelphia.
she's not a real Eagles fan.
Yeah,
We have an
fair.
entire fight song. There's an entire fight song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it ends with spelling EAGLES.
Eagles, yes. Yeah. And it's awesome.
Be a Browns fan.
Oh, buddy.
Can you talk to us about the Menzel thing?
Dude, did you guys watch the documentary?
Mhm.
I watched it.
Wild.
It's fucking insane. I
What a
love Johnny
family.
Manziel. I was so jacked on Johnny football. Loved it. He got picked to the Browns. Like, there goes his fucking career. But I was like, maybe he's got a chance. And then, dude, it's insane the shit that they fucking pulled off. His buddies, his family.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Heard. I gotta watch it.
You gotta watch it.
Oh
dude.
yeah,
It's-
definitely.
it's-
That's must-watch TV for sure.
That was
Menzel
nuts.
on Netflix.
Yeah.
Great one.
Something like that could. Yeah, I mean, he's messed up. He's bad.
Yeah, he was. He's from the show. I've gathered that he's gotten a grip
Good.
and is rolling into it and trying to do good things now. But yeah, he was. Wow.
He even tried it in the CFL and everything.
He balled out there though too a little bit, and then he was smoking joints on the sideline or some shit.
I went to a game. He was backing up, and more people were there just to watch him and see him on the field than actually watch the game. It's kind of a joke, but
Johnny
like he was
football,
Johnny
man.
Football. Yeah, it's crazy,
Dude, at A&M, oh,
They tore it up.
dude, insane. Okay, we keep getting sidetracked, which means we're having a good fucking time, but this is not what we're here for.
Yeah, get off the White Claws, damn it.
Yeah, easy there. Go get your fucking pumpkin spice latte, you basic
Oh, I
bitch.
can't do pumpkin spice. I'll do a pecan pie all day, but the pumpkin spice, I'm not a fan of.
I'm not a fan.
Moving on. I'm not even gonna get
Well,
after that
sorry,
one.
it's Thanksgiving this weekend here in Canada, so
So fake
I'm
Thanksgiving.
getting ready for all that kind of stuff. I don't know. I feel like ours is at a good time. You know, it's spread out from Christmas a little bit. Plus, it's starting to feel like fall. Leaves are changing color. It's nice.
Fucking Canada. Just
Yeah. We did do everything wrong up there, guys.
go get your goddamn it. What is it? The moose. Fuck.
The Timbits.
Yeah, go get your goddamn Timbits and shut the fuck up.
Somebody brought Timbits to work today, actually. It was nice.
Dude, whenever I go to Canada, I'm ordering all the fucking Timbits. I'm going to go there and I'm going to pull the Ron Swanson and be like, I need all of your Timbits. And he's going to be like, oh, okay, no problem, eh? And I'll be like, no, you didn't hear me. I want
Okay.
all
All of them.
of your fucking Timbits. I don't even know what they are. I'm assuming they're donut holes.
Yeah, basically. They're munchkins. Yeah.
Okay, I'm fucking crushing that shit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to puke
You get all the Timmies.
fucking Timbits everywhere.
When my wife's parents came up here for the first time to visit, they ate Tim Hortons pretty much every day.
Dude, I'm fucking up some Tim Hortons.
Yeah.
I ain't a fan.
No, not a fan of the Hortons?
It's Tim Hortons now.
Yeah, because you guys, do you have it in Ohio?
Yeah, is there Tim Hortons in Ohio?
No, but every time I go fishing up in New York, we'd always hit a Tim Hortons in Erie and then in New York, and I just hated it, man. It's
Well, so you're in the
Yeah.
U.S. Hortons, though. He's
Yeah.
saying Mr. Canada up there even says the McDonald's are different in Canada. So I assume that
Yeah.
the Hortons are different.
It's definitely different, yeah. But I don't know, because it's owned by Burger King in the States. The
The
state
BK
they,
Lounge?
they have the rights to produce Tim Hortons in the States.
No wonder it sucks.
more Tim Hortons than Burger King anymore.
Wow.
No,
Are
over
they
here.
starting to fade away up there or down there? What am I
Oh
saying?
yeah, they're closing left and right.
The
Jeez.
BK Lounge is still prevalent here.
Yeah.
Still, since they got rid of the stackers, though, dude, I don't even want a part of it. Those stackers were, fuck, those are good.
hmm
God, we were so fucking sidetracked.
Yeah. All right. Well, all day I've been looking at this one. I want to hear about the flooding at your golf course, and you had fish in the bunkers.
Dude, crazy shit. I should have sent you guys a picture. I'll send it on Instagram or whatever, so you can see it. But I mean, this water level rises above the flagstick. I mean, we're probably
Above the flag
Wait,
stick.
like the top?
like it's all gone. Like, yeah, I mean, it's bad.
Holy shit.
Dude, that's a fucking like, yeah,
I've
that's
seen
a
floods
flood.
halfway up the flag stick, whatever. A full fucking
That's
flag
a
stick.
like you got to go upstairs flood.
I mean, you're looking. So we got like a shale wall. There's like so we got a river that runs through, and then it branches off into the east branch of what's called the Chagrin River, and it flows through the golf course through the back nine. And if you stand in the water and you like look up, I mean, you're like 25 feet looking straight up. It seems like. And when you like kind of go on like the rough area by the green, and you look over, I mean, you still got 5, 6, 7 feet above your head where this line is, where this water just moves. I mean, moves through. And yeah,
You got levees on your course. Your course is New Orleans.
yeah, pretty much it's just a flood
Above
zone.
the flag stick. I'm still not okay with that, dude.
Crazy.
Like were people like sent home from work and like school shut down and shit? Or is
No,
this like
people
just
were still setting tee times and going out and playing.
Yeah, the back,
well, it's a serious question because like that is high.
it's ridiculous. And I don't know how the hell the green's still there, but then you end up doing all the cultural practice you can to the green, and then you get as soon as the water recedes, we're there with hoses, plugging into quick couplers, and just absolutely hosing the silt off. I mean, it's
Oh
Yeah, you got to
no.
blast that shit off quick.
yeah. And then when it gets hot, sometimes it gets hot, and then you're like, oh well, this sucks. You're shoveling silt off, and it's
Well, yeah, that
so
fucking silt, when it gets hot, it's just going to kill everything under it. It's just going to
right.
suffocate it. Yeah.
So yeah. So it was I want to say early spring, and flood happened, obviously. So the water recedes, we go over there, and my general manager, my boss, myself got called in. It was on a Saturday, which kind of sucked. And we just see these fish running, swimming around or whatever. So I go in there, and I mean, dude, I absolutely pulled out this hog, like 6 pound, 7 pound trout out of this bunker. And there was multiple. So then we grabbed the one, and there was a bald eagle sitting up on the tree behind the green.
Nice.
Tossed it up on the bank or whatever. He came down and just grabbed it. It was some
Nice.
National Geographic shit.
Yeah,
that
real American stuff right there.
I was like, America, that's it right there.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah, brother.
And this year I was grabbing a snapping turtle out, and he was pissed. He was not happy for me to be there.
Yeah, they're not friendly.
Yeah, and it's unbelievable. If you saw a picture of it, you get it, but it's something that I wish was addressed, but what can you do? I mean, you'd have to literally raise the green up 10 feet in the air, and that's just not possible.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah,
So you
a
have
weird
pictures
scenario.
of that hole? It's covered in water.
It's literally just covered in water. I'll find it. I'll send it your way, and then you'll
It's fucking insane,
You
dude.
can get to live it.
Oh my God. I couldn't even imagine that shit.
It's bad. It's terrible. It affects like 3 holes, and yeah, it's not fun. It's a moat around 13, and then like not three, a quarter way up the fairway on 15.
So they made the course kind of a flood zone.
Yeah, it's in a valley. It's in the Chagrin Valley. It's people that I take out there, they don't expect it to be something like that. It's like kind of like I don't want to say diamond in the rough, but it's something that you see from like the road, and then you get there and you see the back, and you're like, holy shit. It's like it's pretty incredible. And I know like a lot of people that see it like today playing some, seeding some areas, and some guy that's probably never played there before, he goes, holy shit, this is sweet. There's a
Nice.
member guest that's driving by. And so, yeah, it's a sight to see, and it's a sight to play.
Hell yeah. That's the best feeling ever when like you're out there just grinding and someone's like, damn, this place is fucking nice. And it's just like, like,
Yeah.
sure, that sprinkler exploded in my face this morning, but now I don't care.
Yeah.
It's nice to get that once in a while because at a private place, I mean, depending on your membership, you don't get that a
Mhm.
lot. And I mean, I think we're pretty lucky. We got a pretty good membership that, there's a lot of guys that say thank you for your hard work. It makes you feel good, especially the guy,
Now,
the big wigs. It's cool. It's nice. It's a good feeling.
The Turf Today podcast is also brought to you by Hydrowick. Surface moisture is a common problem for golf courses, especially on golf greens where it can be a real problem. Hydrowick's unique design offers fast, free-flow drainage and significant flow capacity within hours of a heavy rain. Check out more at hydrowickdrainage.com. They have videos and everything right there for you to contact their team.
is there an Ohio Richard?
Ohio Richard.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
Oh no, there's not an Ohio Richard.
Somebody wrote in this week asking about the muffins. They wanted an update.
Yeah, what is the muffin update?
It's the same thing, man. The guy's got a pretty good routine. It was Mondays.
You're a
Coming on
monster.
Mondays. Yeah. The other assistant doesn't work on Mondays. So it was
Good, no muffins for that.
he was
fucking guy.
he was getting pissed. He's like, I never get a fucking muffin. It's bullshit.
7-Eleven's that way, you bum.
Yeah, no, but I always tell him like, man, that muffin is hotter every time it shows up. It's always good too.
Really,
Mhm.
really
I
exciting.
could go for
muffin.
one right now, not gonna lie.
Nope, no muffin for you, guy.
No. We got
You're
some nice
muffined out.
blueberry bagels I might get
Un-
into later, but yeah.
No muffin Thursday.
I want to find this picture really quick of this fish. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I know exactly. You sent it to me.
One of my favorite things ever is typos because one, I constantly do it, and two, sometimes they make things really runny, as you like to say there, Matt.
Um,
They do.
Not really runny, but I dumped a cart with a greens mower into a ditch picking up garbage.
dude,
Now I know you mean funny, so
But it
I
might have
was
been
reading
runny,
it and it made
depending.
me giggle.
You know, Dave was over. He was over 2 on that over under. So
this shit was
Oh, Jesus Christ. You went down running in a whole new way. Wow.
we're going to talk about running on a golf course. We got to mention
Oh,
the name.
Adam went straight to the jab. Oh, good one.
Hottie Yuma.
Well, I told you he was over. But yeah, let's hear about this dumping a cart.
It was there was a big invitational. And we're doing night work or whatever, and I'm mowing greens. I got my speaker. Nobody's on the golf course, and I'm kind of just jamming out, vibing. And I mean, I don't have my cart now is much better, but the cart that I was in, the steering was kind of whack on it, and I literally bent over. My hand was on the wheel. I kind of leaned over to grab some garbage on the side, and I probably shouldn't have just done that because another foot and a half to the left of me was like a 10-foot ravine.
Oh shit.
And I went just right in. The gator flipped literally opposite side up. The greens mower was the other way up, and
Yikes.
like I don't know how
Oh man.
I because first thing I said was, "Where's my phone?" And my music's
Yeah.
still playing in the water. Then I crawl out of the ravine, and like one dude comes over. He's mowing 12. He comes over and goes, "Holy shit!" And then the other guy that's rolling, he goes, "Oh fuck, are you all right?" And I'm like, "No, like yeah, I'm fine." And had to bring the cage down and hoist the thing out. And my boss, when my boss rolled up, he goes like, "Who's under there?" And I was like, "It was me." And I was like, "Man, I'm canned. I'm done." And he's like, "Hop in," and drove around and just talked for a couple hours while everybody else worked. I mean, I was shook. I mean, it was definitely something scary. And I literally came out with a scratch on my leg. I don't know how that's possible. Um, that was yeah, he won't give me the picture at all. My boss still has the picture on his phone, and I've yet to see it again since the day it happened, but I can picture it. And then
So you fucked that cart up.
honestly, it was perfectly fine. It was just blowing white smoke for a while, but we got it fixed, straighten the handlebar
Those
out on the
things.
car, and we're ready to rock and roll, man. I don't know how I got so lucky. I should have been dead. I mean, there's no roll cage on the cart. Cement blocks in the ravine to hold up for.
Jesus.
I mean, I don't know how. I don't know. wish I had an explanation and I could see it again. But yeah, he won't give it to me. He goes, "Well, what? Show your buddies?" I go, "No."
What do you think? You're tough?
Yeah, you show girls at the bar. What do you think this is?
That's something he would totally say too.
Nice.
Oh, shit. That's fucking wild, man.
Yeah, no. So, I had to fix where the cart went in because it took out a massive chunk of the ravine. So obviously I fixed it, but
As
not
we do.
fun.
Like, here, stand real close to the edge you just went over.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Just take a shovel over there and get at it.
Yeah, he's like, "Here, go fix it." And I'm like, "All right." So yeah, fall time fixed it. And there should be a railing there. I'm just gonna say it now, but there should be
Maybe, especially after an incident. Yeah.
You can name it after yourself. It could be the Matt railing.
Yeah. The Robinson railing.
Yeah.
Oh, solid. Well
Yeah.
played.
Yeah, we're good.
Like, when did
How-
Jackie Robinson come here?
No, it was this guy who he was trying to get some garbage.
Never mind. It was just
Forget
Jackie.
Okay, it was Jack. Yeah. 42. That's why it says 42 right there.
trying to get garbage. Like, I'm not like, I wish I was totally kidding, but something that's stupid. And then I don't know, whatever. What are you gonna do?
No. Can't
Just
do nothing
trying to
now.
show off, eh?
I guess so. Just trying to do the right thing. But yeah,
Well, we're glad you're still with us. 'Cause that can be dangerous. Hopefully
Very.
people will listen and fucking pay attention when you're out there driving because you never know.
yeah, stop and get out the cart and just go pick it up instead of trying to do it in the move, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah. We have
Yeah.
one of those little ravines at our course. It's by a tee box and you have to make a bit of a tight turn. And there's a fence there, but every time I drive by it, I look at it, I'm like, that fence is not going to stop this thing. So slow around that curve,
But yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we just been through a big bunker renovation too.
Nice. Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. How's it
Yeah.
looking?
Dude, it's sick.
Are there any fish in it?
No, not yet, thank God. Oh, but yeah, it did flood It did flood at the end of the summer, and we had to hand scrape silt out with flat shovels. Took a couple
Oh,
days.
fuck. God, I'd be so pissed off just putting all new sand in and everything, but god damn it.
Just brown, like 3 inches of silt, just hand shoveling it out.
At least you guys are probably smart enough not to buy that Augusta fucking white sand, right?
Oh, it was pure white, brand new.
It was the Augusta, the white.
white. It's the white sand.
95% calcium. Oh,
Dude,
That
it's
is nice.
blinding. When you're in there, it's blinding. I got to put my sunglasses on.
I can't stand it, dude. I hate it so much.
Isn't it easy to play out of or easier to play out of?
It's fucking blinding.
It's the sand. The sand's great. I mean, the way.
Yeah, if you could close your eyes and hit the ball, it's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, I'm blowing out bunkers and you're just like blinded and you get a headache from it because you're squinting. It's brutal. But hey,
Yeah.
I'll take that over some nasty, crusty brown garbage that we had. But
Fair enough. Yeah.
yeah, we
We
did.
could change.
We put capillary concrete underneath all of them. I don't know if you
Ooh.
had any
Hmm.
experience with Capcon. That shit is legit. I mean, when
Yeah.
they first, I took my hose to it after they did the first bunker, and I just blasted it, and it would just go right through. No washouts, nothing.
Wow.
You get some streamers here and there. I mean, you get 4 inches of rain, or
Couple streamers,
Yeah,
he says.
you can't stop all of it. I'm assuming it's probably got a pretty good drainage system in it.
yeah, the fingers
Yeah.
they put fingers in there, and then it's got like a porous coating around the gravel, and
Mm.
it's
Yeah.
sick. It's great. No, you don't get any contamination from silt or anything that runs off the edges of the bunkers. So, but yeah, it was like 1.5 million, and they went through and added bunkers back that were in the original design. So I guess what they're trying to do is a restoration, more or less. I wouldn't call it like a full course renovation, but they're doing it in stages. And we're in like stage 4 right now. The rest is just tree removal. And
Oh, the best stage.
yeah, we took everything on the weekend. Everything else has to be contracted. I mean, there's massive
Mhm. Oh yeah.
trees, big sycamores. I mean, those those things weigh so much. You can't.
They're so gnarly to cut down.
And
Yeah, leave that up to the big boys.
Yep.
might as well just crane it out, call it a day. Don't got to worry about anything and spend the money. But so yeah, I added a bunker back in the middle of the fairway on 8, which totally changed the hole. It's like a 550-yard par 5 downhill, back uphill, and if you don't hit a wood, 200, 250, more or less 250, you ain't clearing it, which it changes how you do it. You either lay up or you swing for the fences and you hopefully you get up. But
Hell yeah.
yeah, it was cool. It was cool I was there a lot, 5:30 in the morning till 5:30 at night, watering sod. We did green surrounds, bunker surrounds, and so yeah, we'll see. It turns out great, and they're trying to hopefully maybe sneak in a rough renovation at some point because there's just a direct line of where the new sod is to what you have in the old contaminated POA bent garbage that can't really stop it. It's always going to happen. Then we did 2 greens. We lifted the front of 3 so we could put pin placements there.
Nice.
Yeah, that's huge. And then close it down. They stripped the front part of the green. They obviously put mix and shit, and now it's it was rough to begin with. I think it was open early, but you gotta do what membership wants at that point. And we opened it up for our big invitational, stuck a pin right in the front, and they had no idea what to do. So it was pretty cool. And then ripped out all of 16. It was more or less like a 70-30 sand soil mixture. So it was just an ass ton of sand just underneath this. It wouldn't hold any water. You're constantly watching the thing like a child. And so he tore it out, put like a sub air conditioning drainage underneath it. So we
Oh
had,
shit.
so yeah, it's not sub air, but you can
It's dominant air.
yeah, I mean it hit some kind of airflow underneath there, which is sweet. So and then electric ran on that green for a fan because it's kind of in a catty corner where it doesn't really get good airflow. So instead of having fans with generators, you can have some electric going there and try to keep it there majority of the year. So that was an experience. 16 because I've never really seen like a green reconstruction, and like I said, that's knowledge that you can't really pass up. So obviously my eyes around that and the amount of pictures I took were incredible. So
Yeah, when you go
it was
back to the regular maintenance, you kind of take all that stuff you've learned, right? You kind of feel like you have a lot more confidence going to the regular stuff.
right. No, yeah, you do. And then the memories are popping up on myself and then our mechanic's phone, and we're constantly sending it back and forth about what we were doing, today. Like today, last year, I was using a brawler roller and trying to smooth out the green. They just put it back on. So, it's cool. You take that knowledge and that's unmatched. I mean, you can't go wrong with something like that. Just seeing the regrading of the slopes and, how they begin that whole process, well, it's not just piling soil, right, after they lay everything down, it starts from the bottom, the base up, and it's cool. I don't know. I never experienced anything like that, but it's a lot of places and superintendent positions that look for that kind of stuff, construction experience, stuff like that. So it's good to have on a resume. It's kind of what I've, come to know is try to load up your resume as much as you can with different things.
Absolutely.
Try to,
Mhm. Gotta have some fun too, right?
of course. So yeah, it's cool. It's coming along. And we're
Nice.
very short staffed. One of the other assistants, he just kind of pieced out. So it's rough. It's kind of my boss, myself, and our mechanic has a lot of really good experience. He's been to some pretty big courses and he's full of knowledge. I mean, he teaches me stuff that I'm like, man, I wouldn't even think like that. But you got a guy with that kind of knowledge and bounces ideas off you, stuff like that. It's great to have around. So yeah, I went to school with him as well.
Nice.
So yeah, it's cool. We're all kind of
Nice.
the same age. So
We don't want to keep you all night, buddy. This has been great. Is there anything else before we let you go? I don't know, Trev, do we have any questions for him from the audience?
I actually just got one that's actually kind of a cool question, and it'll actually go well for Matt considering he's got all of the seasons as well.
All right, hit it.
John Rowe 333, best frost/rain delay pastime.
sweeping the shop.
Well done.
Sweeping the shop's huge and keeping the shop clean.
Oh, I thought you said sleeping in the shop. I was like, damn, all right.
Yeah, no, I heard sweep shop too. That's funny.
No, I heard sleep as in nap time.
Sleep in the
Oh,
shop.
Sweet.
Yeah,
the
sweeping
shop,
is
please.
what you do. Absolutely. You clean the goddamn shop. Yeah. I thought you
Yeah.
said sleeping. It's like, hell
No.
yeah.
I wish that'd be great, especially going to bed super late.
Yeah. All right, everybody back to bed. Pull the
Yeah,
cots out.
No
sleep.
cuddling.
Yeah. Separate those guys. Fuck.
Oh shit.
You never go.
Yeah, I mean, cleaning the shop makes sense. I'm always out there just there's some guys that just like push the limit to like, oh, we can go. Oh, come on. I know where the frost is and isn't, And it's just like,
Oh,
for fuck's
fucking
sakes.
no. No.
Yeah. Can we go yet? I will fucking tell you. Like, we will let you know because we need you to get to work immediately. We will let you know.
Right. I got a funny story real quick for you. I know. Let's move on now. The one dude, and he'll probably listen to this because he follows you guys too. So if he listens to this, he's gonna definitely know I'm talking about him. But we're in a frost away, and we're doing something by the pro shop, and next thing you know, he cuts across the grass. So I'm like, "What are you doing, dude?" I go, "We're in a frost delay." He goes, "Well, there's no frost there," and I go, "I don't care." I go, "You're still in a frost delay. Why are you driving over the grass?" I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is, I guess. And they didn't kill anything because there was no frost there, but it
Yeah,
is
it'll
what it
grind
is.
your gears though.
Yeah, like,
Dude.
Because
I
then a
love the
cart
text.
barn
Do we have a
kid's gonna
frost
see
delay
it,
today?
right? Or a
Oh
fucking
my God,
member's
fucking
gonna see
cart
it,
barn
and then they're
kids.
gonna want to do it.
like, oh, can we go? Can we go? Can we go? And it's like, no, hold on, man. Chill out.
There was a
Yeah.
little bit of a cart barn debate this week, Trev, with that one video on Turf Today. Some people were defending their relationship, and some people were like, "Fuck those guys." I don't know
Yeah,
where
fuck
you
those
guys
guys.
stand on that.
I like all of our cart kids. We have a good time. We talk about football and whatever and everything like that. But they're at my course. They have the easiest fucking job in the goddamn world, and half the time they're sitting there on their phone or sleeping in the fucking cart barn. Now that is my course. I know
Yeah.
at bigger courses, country clubs, those dudes fucking ball out and grind.
Yeah.
So, but
Some
I
of
call
those
them
guys
cart
are
dorks.
flying.
They are absolute cart dorks. I think you do have one of the most cop out jobs on the course when it comes to like dealing with shit. But it's also positive of that is you don't really have to deal with a lot of shit. You got to clean the carts and fucking just make sure they're flowing. You're not really dealing with pissy people and this, that, and the third. And so, I mean, you gotta love to hate them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's
Love
a
hate
hate out of
relationship.
jealousy, maybe, I guess, at least in my shoes.
I just like seeing them work. If they're working, it's all good. But if you drive by and they're all just sitting there, like there's definitely things to do. I just drove by the chipping green and it was full of balls. Like,
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yeah.
but yeah,
Still
you
love
need them on
hate.
your side. I will say that too, though. You need them on their side because sometimes those guys can help you if you need something. So
Yeah.
A lot of
Right.
the time, they're fun to go play golf with.
yeah, they're usually golfers. You're right.
Yeah.
When we posted the poll or the box to ask questions, it was with a video of guys fighting on a tee box.
Is the dudes in the pink?
Uh,
The Mexican dudes in the pink or
Yeah.
Spanish? I don't know. They weren't
yeah,
speaking English.
they're tilting
They're
on
all
the
in pink. Yeah.
on the tee box. So this guy's comment or question was, "Ha ha ha! I work in that field, and it was very funny."
He
So
works in that field. So I'm assuming he works at that golf course.
yeah, there might be some
He
language.
sounds like a cart guy.
Could be. Yeah, they were out on the field earlier. I saw them.
Goal. Yay.
Go sports.
Yeah, go team. You seen that video, Matt? Those dudes fighting. It's an old video. That video's been around for a while.
I think I
It's a bunch of Spanish or Mexican dudes because it sounds like they're speaking Spanish, and they're all one dude's got like bright pink shorts on, the other one's got like a bright pink polo on, and I'm not hating on rocking pink on a golf course, but there's an excessive amount of pink for
There's a
group
lot.
of dudes.
A
They
lot of
all
pink for
start
one golf
fucking
video.
fighting each other all over the place on the tee box.
That's a lot. Yeah, I agree.
the crew shirt's pink. See where everybody's at that point.
Oh
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Nobody can hide from you.
Yeah.
Hell
That's
yeah.
why we
Dude,
do
I
red.
got pink shirts. Again, I ain't hating on rocking pink. It was just a lot of pink in one group. Voice Talk Dave, are you ready? If any of you guys get this reference, I will applaud you. What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow? We are the knights who say.
Me. He's made a couple Monty Python references over the years, eh? What a
The
guy.
answer is 20.1 miles per hour.
20.1.
I was really going to try and find a way to make it sound like I didn't Google it, but
Oh,
I even
I
but I
didn't get
didn't.
it.
I had no idea. I thought it was like he was trying to be smart because I told him to stop asking dumb questions, and I love this shit. That was super funny,
That is good.
especially when I saw that it's the Monty Python and the Holy Grail, which is my favorite Monty Python.
It's the best one.
So my fun fact of
Hands
the
down.
day for the Monty Python is they didn't use horses in that movie because their insurance wouldn't cover it. So that's why they're using the fucking clip clop and skipping around because their insurance wouldn't allow them to ride horses on the set.
That's good. So they're like, fuck them. We're still going to have horses.
Yeah. The show's so good.
So he asked the one on this side as well. And
Yes.
I think I know where he's going with it too.
Oh no, is it an over or under?
Oddest item found in a cup while changing cups.
uh,
I think he means the whole.
I got
Well,
I got another story for that one too, but I
Yes.
did it.
Dunk on it, Matt.
as
All right,
long
you
as
ready for this
somebody
one?
didn't shit in it.
No, I planted this. No, I planted this in there, and I pulled a prank on my buddies. Dude, it was great. So I asked when I was back at Lost Nation, I asked the superintendent because my buddy, this while working with my two friends. I I asked him, I go, so I go, what side's Nick cutting cups today? And he goes, he's going off the front. So I got there early in the morning and popped out, ran to the first cup. I put a condom and I put some toothpaste in there. I stuffed it in the cup. So he went up to it and he goes, "Oh my God, I don't know." So he calls me up, he goes, "You got to get over here to One Green right now." So I did, and I kept a straight face. I walk up there and I started busting out laughing. So I didn't pick it up with my fingers. I grabbed like the cup puller and I grabbed it, and he's like, "I'm gonna throw up, man. I'm gonna throw up." I started walking towards him with it, whatever. He starts running out of the way, whatever. He's like, "You're just absolutely disgusting for touching that thing." And but I don't know. It was so funny.
Dude, it would have been so good if you wouldn't just barehanded it.
He probably just wanted. Um, it's trying to stay at the top. I don't think I've really found anything, honestly.
Yeah, I've had nothing in the cups, knock on wood. That condom trick is fucking hilarious.
I just see him doing like when at the end of a freezy when you're like just trying to drain it out of the bottom. Start pulling that shit off, your buddy's throwing up.
That's why it'd have been great if he just went over and just grabbed it. Like, dude, it's just whatever.
Yeah.
It ain't too bad.
Oh fuck. So I'm training this kid to change holes one time. So he pulls the old cup out of the hole, and he's like, "Adam, there's a frog in here." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." He's like, "How the fuck did it get in here?" I'm like, well, think about it.
Probably jumped in the hole.
He went in there. He probably couldn't get out, so he was trapped in there. And he's like, "Oh wow, well, what do we do?" I don't know. Fucking golf course. Just let him go. And he's like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "Yeah, that's just crazy." So he goes back to doing his work, and then we get in the cart and everything. And I'm like, you saved his life, eh? And he's like, "Oh yeah." I'm like, "Well, you're about to just bury him with that plug." And he's like, he gives me that look like, "Oh no."
Like, how many
you
frogs
saved
have
his
you
life.
murdered and you didn't even know?
You didn't even know. You're out here killing frogs every day.
Fucking frog slayer.
Yeah. I always think about that one, but I'm sure we found coyote shit in a cup one time, which was really weird.
Wow, that's out of
That's
luck.
impressive.
It's impressive, yeah, because we leave the flags in overnight, so there was some stance.
Yeah, no kidding. You wanted that thing. Damn.
It's the coyote that you spooked with a cart, and he's like, "I'm gonna get this motherfucker back."
Yeah, let me get this guy.
You guys got big coyotes up there?
Sometimes,
I got a
yeah.
few. Yeah, I got a pack that lives on the course. I leave them be. I talk to them when I see them. Tell them that they're more than welcome to stay. They don't kill any fucking rabbits or anything though, which is a bummer. Actually, not really the rabbits because rabbits are adorable and humans don't like it when adorable things die. But they don't kill any squirrels, and that sucks.
That's what you
But-
need them to get, eh? It's the squirrels.
Need them to get this dude. The ground squirrels are fucking up my back nine T's. God damn
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Is
need to
it-
need to get some deer out of here where I'm at. Just
Oof.
overrun, and yeah, it's bad. I mean,
Yeah.
they want to trap coyotes on our. I'm like, what do you like? Why? You just want more deer? I mean, shit, they're already
No, coyotes mean healthy environment. Coyotes
Very
are an
true.
extremely good sign.
a balanced ecosystem where I'm at, and I don't know why you'd
Yes.
try to alter that, but it's not my choice. I just tell them I don't know where they're at. Hopefully, they're not
There you
listening.
go. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. They're not on the course. I checked. I flew to Ohio real
we were
quick and did
there.
a
Yep. Matt, thanks a lot for coming on today. This is really cool. We've been waiting to have you on and chatting for a while. We've poked fun a little bit at some of the stuff that we've said on Turf today, but at the same time, like you're obviously somebody that works really hard and has a lot of passion for the industry. So, hopefully people out there will follow you and your story and your ride, and keep that positive message going.
For sure. Appreciate it, guys. Yeah, it's fun. Like I said, you guys run a great page. You guys go to real quick. You guys go to GIS? I don't know about you, but did
I
you ever
went
go to
I went last year. Yeah,
go? I thought you did. I didn't know if which one of you guys. I
yeah,
didn't.
I went
Right.
last year. It was a lot of fun, and Trev went the year before in San Diego, and we're both trying to go to Phoenix this year. So
Sweet.
that's the plan. We keep getting messages from people asking if we're gonna have a booth and selling merch, which we should have got on a lot earlier because it's not something we're doing. But sending a box of merch down there isn't a bad idea. So we might do that.
Really
Yeah,
should. Yeah.
be good to see
Yeah.
you down there.
Yeah. Hopefully, I see you guys down there. That'd be sweet.
Yeah. I know you did write on your questionnaire. You wanted to talk quickly about how we could try and change some of the longer hours. That's not something anybody's ever mentioned on this podcast. Did you have a little bit of an angle on that or certain feelings?
I don't know. I just the way that people take care of like greens, and I know this industry is a lot of hand watering. Um, I don't know. I believe in prepping your greens, for the long haul. I truly believe that if you do the right things, you can achieve firm, fast conditions, but hold your moisture so you're not wearing your guys out. I think that this industry wears a lot of people out, and like you said, it's more of a lifestyle, which is fine. I love the lifestyle. I'm not complaining one bit, but I think that there's definitely different ways to go about it to keep people interested and not saying, "Oh, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to get out of the industry and maybe go to sales or something like that." Because this industry, it's booming. I think, in my opinion, golf is maybe not at an all-time high as it was a couple of years ago, but I think it's definitely it's making a comeback for the best. And job security and keeping people having fun and not more stressing out over grass. It's just grass. It'll come back. So I'm a strong believer in prepping your greens. I have a heavy hand when I hand water, you but also I prep my stuff. So if I don't come back for 2 hours, I know I'm not going to get burned. And I just think that, there's a lot of old ways that are embedded into a lot of the superintendents' heads that are now currently superintendents that I think that, when I was at ATI, Ohio State, that we stress a lot on water management, and how to achieve your conditions without killing yourself. And I think that the industry needs to maybe take a look at that more and I don't know, try to figure something out. So, these younger kids coming up don't come in for a culture shock when they get out of school because
That's exactly it, right?
school and this industry are totally two absolutely just different things.
Yeah.
And I think that that is a massive, massive thing that this industry needs to figure out a good balance of life. You have your life, but also get your stuff done that you need to do at the same time.
Yeah.
Um,
Everybody's trying to find people that are going to want to work and going to want to enjoy the industry. So if you're able to showcase a little bit more of the fun and the culture and produce a workplace that actually does have that work life balance and family first kind of attitude, that's really going to help. So I think you're seeing a lot more. And when you become a superintendent, guys like you are going to be able to lead in that way and run a crew like that and run a golf course in that way, right? And hopefully there's other people that are coming up that are going to kind of do that because it is an old school approach. When you think about sports, like the way we growing up, we were yelled at doing sports and playing sports. Now you can't really yell at kids playing sports, right? So things have changed, and hopefully our industry adapts a little bit of that. And that's exactly what we're trying to do here is just show that this culture is a lot of fun. We're hardworking guys, but we enjoy what we do, and It's open to everybody.
I like to have fun. I like to get stuff done at the same time. And I think
Absolutely.
I instilled that with like my summer help. People like that. They joke with me. Yeah, I probably should be a little bit more stern, but at the same time, I'm not going to go yell at my summer help, because if I want to get the best I can out of them, yelling at them is just not the answer. And that's an old school way of just getting absolutely reamed, and that's not what I am about
Right.
personally. And a lot of people say I'm coming back next year because of you, and
Nice.
it means a lot, you know. So
That's good.
yeah,
Well, you can carry that on.
I'm trying. So
But yeah, enjoy the rest of your night, buddy. Hopefully you're not up till 1 o'clock tonight, but
I'm gonna go
Jeez,
watch.
I don't know how the fuck you do that, man. That is
yeah.
insane.
I don't know. It's not good. They need to change it for my health.
ZQuil gummies.
Yeah, or just stop the caffeine after lunch. Just
Yeah,
do
maybe
caffeine
don't
in the
have a
afternoon.
fucking Celsius at 7 o'clock.
But I didn't want to make sure that I was awake and alert for this. So
Nice. You'll be dialed in for the show.
yeah,
You'll be
right.
dialed in until it fucking comes out on Tuesday if you keep drinking.
Yeah.
Listen
Staying
to
up
my-
till this comes out.
Honey, why aren't you sleeping? Waiting for the episode.
Yeah.
You're right. So, but all right, fellas. Hopefully, see you, Jim.
Yeah, we'll hopefully see you in Arizona. That would be good.
Cool. All right. Take care, guys.
All right, brother.
Peace, buddy.
Have a good night.
Are you tired of having to restore and fix the same traffic wear areas on your golf course every season? If so, we have to tell you about the Track Mats product line, golf's #1 solution to wear path elimination. The team at Track Mats have developed an extremely effective series of products that maintain a perfect turf aesthetic and protects the turf from getting compacted and eroding away. Go to trackmats.com, that's TRAQMATZ, or check them out on Twitter/Instagram to connect with their team and solve your wear issues today. Well, I got a few more good ones here we can go through.
Yeah, actually, I didn't get any stupid things this week, which is great. Thank you guys for
people
listening. Appreciate it. Wim, the greenskeeper, says, love the show. Keep on going on this track. Love that you guys show that we turf guys are all the same. Man, I hope we're not all the same, because there's a lot of fucking stern, opinionated dickheads like myself.
I love how you turned it around. Dickheads like myself.
Man, that'd be a whole lot of loud voices.
Yes.
But yeah, Wim, the greenskeeper, the man. Love it. Thank you for the compliment.
Yeah. Appreciate it. C Prosper 23 was the person asking about the Muffin Man updates, so we appreciate that. And Alex Peramets 87 was the person saying that they worked on that field. So just wanted to get those names out there, because I don't know. I've been told I'm bad at saying people's names. I just say the comments and I miss their names. So sorry if I've done that to you, because I'm quick.
You know what? The show's not about them.
Just not about them. But we appreciate the participation.
Yes, you guys all get participation trophies. That's not
Jordan-
true at all.
You get nothing and you like it.
Yeah.
Jordan Kalos, best ghetto rig feature installed on your cart or mower.
Posted it yesterday. The fucking rope holding the reel, baby.
That's it right there.
There it is. It is currently being fixed, though, so there will no longer be that, which is kind of cool. So
Nice. I could tie two of these together. So I had a back shop kid take my cart while I was out golfing once. I drove my pretty new GTX down to the clubhouse, teed off, and I came back and it had been moved. And the windshield had been broken. They wanted to put the windshield down and they didn't know to just like slide the tabs out.
Unhook the rubbers.
Yeah, they just pushed it and it snapped all the rubbers, or it snapped all the plastic clips. So now my my GTX has fucking tuck tape keeping the windshield up. It's been like that for like a year and a half too.
It's never gonna get fixed. Those windshields are like $400.
I mean, the windshield's fine. It's just those clips. Like you can't. I don't know. You have to find those, or you have to order those extra. I don't know.
Gorilla Glue.
Yeah. Well,
That's funny.
it works. It's free. So
James_Skinner. What is the best tractor to do it all? Any brands you would stay away from? Question mark. I don't know tractor sizes off the top of my head, but it definitely can't be the super baby one, and it can't be the giant one.
Yeah, no, it needs to kind of be a mid. Like we've used
Yeah.
Kubotas over the years, and they've been
Kubotas are
pretty
the
good.
shit. Yeah. I
Kind of
love a
like that
Kubota.
4300 or 4400,
Hmm.
4600.
Yeah.
All pretty good. Hydrostatic's nice. Being able to have
Yeah.
like a bucket and a backhoe, that's nice. Like having a loader.
Dude, I would love to have a backhoe. I have a scraper, like a box scraper on mine, and that's pretty handy sometimes, but a backhoe would be so clutch.
Yeah, it's saved our
But
ass a few times. That
yeah,
thing.
you
Just
need
get
turf
somebody on the
tires.
back.
That's the big thing though. You got to
Mhm.
get the big flat turf tires.
Those are good.
Yeah, you can have a little grip on the fronts, um, but you got to have the turf tires. Um, Brands to stay away from. I don't know. I mean, I've only had a John Deere tractor, which are great when it comes to John Deere, especially. And then I've had Kubotas. And Kubotas are the shit, man. I love a Kubota tractor.
Yeah, I think they all have advantages. We don't really want to shit on anybody. The grass Zamboni, how many grapes can you fit in your mouth? He says 36. I don't
Okay,
think
what
that's
size
possible.
grapes are you talking about? Are you talking table grapes? Are you talking wine grapes?
Skin
Come on
grapes?
now. Green, purple, skinless. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
He said how many? 36?
36.
Good
But
Lord,
I
man. You
mean,
have way too much time in your fucking truck, bro.
Nick and his big mouth.
How many muffins can you fit in your mouth?
Probably just one. Like if you stuffed it in there. Have you ever seen the Blue Man Group
Holy.
where they do the marshmallows and the guy just keeps catching them one after another, after another, after another?
No.
And then at the end, he pulls them out of his mouth and he's been like swallowing them. So it's like a long, like tube of marshmallows. It's fucking gross, but it's also extremely impressive.
Wow. Yeah, I got to know more. I got to know more.
Yeah.
Zamboni.
And like we'd have to try it. And I don't think we need
Do
to
you
do
get
that
to
on this
smash the grapes? Do the grapes have to be unbroken? What? Yeah,
because,
come on. It's not specific enough. Failed.
yeah. Yeah. If we green, even just saying green or red.
I know, right? The grass Zamboni. This actually pertains to turf. What more could you accomplish daily with 5 more staff members?
Okay, so I was actually talking to somebody about this today. I think it'd be possible if you had more guys, 5 more guys, I would send somebody out to be a bucket buddy. And they would just go between the two fairway mowers and it would dump their buckets in the back of their cart.
You use buckets on your fairways.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
And the guys, the fairway mowers use trailers, so they have to bring a trailer out. They dump their buckets in the trailers every, 5, 6, 7 passes or whatever it is.
Wild.
And then every couple holes they go and dump the trailer. But if we had a couple
Interesting.
extra kids, I would just send a kid out with a workman and just ferry back and forth. And that way those guys are never getting off their mower. They're just stopping the
Wow.
kids dumping buckets and then they just take off.
I've never worked anywhere that puts buckets on anything other than the greens.
So because we did, I don't know, like you don't want to blow your fairways because then you're blowing all your bent grass into your rough.
See, I've never had that issue because we've always been Bermuda everything. So
Yeah,
that
so you
makes
just mix
sense.
it up.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. It's the same varietal. It's just one is tall and one is short.
Yeah. It sucks when you go to courses and you can see that they've blown all their bent grass into the rough. Like you can just see all the different patches and different heights and stuff. I don't know. I
Yeah.
hate
Yeah.
that.
See, that makes perfect sense and as to why you would do it down here with everything, mostly everything being Bermuda, or as we call it, the San Diego blend, which is Bermuda, bent, POA, fucking everything, Bry,
Mm.
everything. It doesn't matter. You just
Yeah. Just kick it in.
mow it and blow it.
Yeah. And this
That
way we
makes
don't have to
sense.
have a blower go out either. It's on those two fairway guys to get everything cut and cleaned up. And if you get caught by golf and fucking get caught by golf. So that's been
Pretty
working
neat.
for us.
I like
And
it.
the two guys too that had started doing it, both have been saying like they feel like they're in a bit better shape because they have to get off the mowers
Mm-hmm.
and do the
Yeah.
picking up and actually fucking move for once. So
So
it's
one
good.
thing I miss about raking bunkers every day is now I'm a fat, slobby piece of shit, and I used to be like 20 pounds lighter because I was grinding every day.
Yeah, it forces you to work out. Yeah, get the heart going all the time. That can happen.
What could I accomplish with 5 more staff members? A lot of fucking detail work.
In your position, 5 more would go a long way.
Oh my God, 5 more would be. I wouldn't have one. I wouldn't have enough carts or equipment for all of them to be on anything, but but assuming that the 5 guys came with shit to get around, dude. Oh my God, we have so many cart paths that are like the shrubs are overgrown on some of these tee box because there's a lot of overgrowth, in these areas because the people there before us would trim it and just throw it back into the trees.
Oh,
And so it's just
sick.
overgrowth fucking everywhere, and it's
Yeah.
awful. And so like there's all that shit we could do, edging the cart paths weekly, like so many detail things would be phenomenal. I'd have a guy dedicated to the clubhouse in the front. That's the only fucking thing he would take care of. And like, yeah, it would be sweet to have five more guys. That place would be tasty.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for the unrealistic dream, Zamboni.
Yeah, thanks, Nick. Eli Householder, how do you handle trying to work around slow play?
Cursing at them under your breath a lot.
It's hard.
It's so hard, dude.
Yeah.
I do the 30-foot rule.
30
If
feet?
I'm 30 feet away from you, I'm fucking going. Unless you're putting. Putting or teeing off
Putting or teeing off
are the one times that I will idle down and not move and just sit on my phone and fucking wait and go, are you fucking serious? You're reloading again? Oh my God. And then go. As soon as they pick up their tee or what, as soon as that ball's off the club face, I'm fucking going.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also don't work at a private club, but that was at the private club I worked at. It was like a 30 to 40 foot rule. If you were that far away, you just fucking keep on moving.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's tough because we've talked about that before. There's some people that want you to just keep moving, right? They don't want you to stop
Mhm.
for them and watch them hit. Like if I was playing,
I just
I'd
look at
be
my
keep
phone
fucking
'cause
going, man. Like,
you know that every single time that you park and stop, they're going to look and see if you're watching. So if you go and immediately kick your feet up and look and you're down on your phone, I think they feel more comfortable.
yeah, it kind of takes it away from them a little bit.
And then I look up and watch and judge.
Yeah, exactly. You watch until as soon as they hit, then you look away.
Or you
I didn't see
giggle.
that. Or you giggle. You throw them another ball. I've definitely done that before. Been like, hey, I got a pro V. You want to hit another one? Here you
Right.
go. And they're like, oh,
Definitely.
yeah.
Oh, you lost that one. Here you go. Here's the Strixon I found last week.
Here's a free stroke. Here's a superintendent stroke. Here you go.
Oh, dude, I've totally been like, oh yeah, you can pick that up. That's you. Good par. Pick it up.
Good. Yeah. I saw it.
Definitely done it. Yeah,
Nice.
100%. People get a fucking kick out of that shit too, especially with their buddies. Like, I'm gonna give you that. And they're like, what? No, man. And I'm like, nah, he's got it.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, that shit's fun. I like doing that. Okay, what do we got? Eli Householder, what do you know?
Here he is.
Tips or tricks for calculating spray rates? Math.
Yeah, I mean, follow the label.
There's specific formulas, so it really depends on your label. If it's going by acre, if it's going by 1,000 square feet, if it's going ounces or gallons or quart. I mean, fuck, dude, I got a couple of different things where it's like 2 pints per 1,000 square feet, and the next one's like a quart per acre. I'm like, what the fuck? Why can't you guys just do ounces per 1,000? Can everyone please just keep it to ounces per 1,000?
Isn't that like, aren't you guys the only ones that do it like that?
We're the only country that matters. Do you not know this? It's sarcasm and boasty American ignorance. But I don't know. We use acres is the way we determine a lot of things. But like when I'm doing spray rates, I heavily prefer everything to be ounces per 1,000.
Okay.
But also keep in mind, I'm not spraying like acres worth of fairways and tees.
Right.
I have like 2.75 acres of greens. So about 120,000 square feet. It's just shy of that. I just rounded up.
But
and that's what I go off of. So like if you've got a ton of, use the acres, of course. It could make it easier. It depends on what your preference is. I prefer ounces per 1,000.
Nice.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing to go off of. If you understand something a certain way, or the math adds up better to you a certain way, then do it that way.
Yeah, tips or tricks. The tip would be obviously read your fucking label and then find what you're comfortable with and go with it and write down what you did. You have to for record keeping, duh.
Yeah.
But I'll write down, and what I do actually, here's a tip because I have like my greens program, what I'm spraying on the greens every 2 weeks. It's the same shit. I write on the jugs how many ounces per tank. And I just go per tank. So like some of it's like 76 ounces per tank. And I write it right there on Sharpie on the jug. Boom.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That way
there's
a tip.
There's a tip for you. I still have my street. I still have my call sheet. I still have it all out there. But just to make it easy, boom.
Yeah. And I think you could ask some of the superintendents or Might be some more people that are a little more experienced with the products you're trying to figure out, and just
Call
asking.
your sales rep.
Or the
Sales
fucking
reps are
sales rep.
always real good to
It's supposed
call.
to be their job. They're supposed to know.
I'm also very fortunate to have one of the dopest sales reps ever,
Colin Hindle.
Tim Fawcett
Oh, Tim
from
Fawcett.
Simplot. I call it Tim Plot because he's that good.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Palmer Spoonerenberg. Spoonerenberg. I don't know. Sorry, bud. Palmer. How come people with real mow rough over rotary mow? That's how it came out. I'm gonna say he's probably saying, how come people mow rough with real over rotary?
Hmm.
I don't see a lot of people doing that. We have a lot of rotary down here on the rough. However, I have mown rough around greens with reels, and the reason being is that it stripes phenomenally.
Right.
It's got to be an 8-blade reel, though. If you have anything over 8 blades, it will not cut for shit.
There you go.
Yes. Sorry for butchering the question, even though I think you kind of butchered it typing it.
And this episode of the Turf Today podcast was also brought to you by Aquatrolls. And it is early order program season, and Aquatrolls is making EOP easier than ever. Simply sign up for Aquatrolls Approach and earn points on your purchases all year long. Even better, all purchases made before April 30th earn double points. Redeem these points directly in Approach for gift cards, account credits, and more. Sign up today for Approach at aquatrolls.com. So I got two. One I'm saving for the end because it's a end of the podcast food question. But
So
before we do
hungry right
that,
now.
the other one comes in from Drummond's 5. What do you do when both of your assistants don't get along? And I hope this isn't an everyday thing, but the way that they're asking the question, it sounds like they do not see eye to eye. So if you were working as an assistant and you didn't get along with the other guy,
Yeah, so I've been in the shoes of having beef. We're buddies now, and we were when we were working, but
We got
there was
through it.
times where I fucking couldn't stand the guy and I wanted to fucking punch him in the face for sure. And I'm sure he felt the same about me.
So maybe more common than we think.
Oh hell yeah. If you got two assistants, fuck yeah. There's no chance that everyone's on the same page all the time.
Yeah.
No chance. If I'm in the shoes of the superintendent and I've got two guys working for me, and they've got beef, what I would do is one, get everyone in the room, fucking square it out, tell them to quit your bitching and get to work, kind of
helmets and gloves.
deal.
Let's
You know,
fucking
like
see it.
let's air it out, let's go. Yeah, if you guys are gonna fucking fight, let's take that shit outside. Like, fucking
I know I
get it
brought you
over
in here,
with.
but let's go outside for this.
Dude, if it's gonna come to blows, fucking fight it out and get it over with. How many times in growing up did you get in a fight with your best friend, and then after you're like, why the fuck were we fighting?
Yeah, let's go have a beer.
Dude, I've been in fist fights with, not any time recently, but in grade school, I was in fist fights with best friends all this fucking time. And it was usually over sports because we were all extremely competitive.
Yeah, we used to go at each other in hockey practice sometimes, get competitive.
Dude. Like, so if that it needed to come to that, that's to me is an extreme situation at a golf course. But I would I'd absolutely bring it in and fucking air it out and be like, you guys are being dumb as shit. Like, we're on the same club here. Like, do we need to make a change or are we going to be cool? Or if it is like that and they're kind of just pissy with each other, send them to different nines.
Yeah.
You got this 9, you got that 9. You run these guys, fucking split it.
And I think that's why you see that at some courses where it's just kind of like, you do your thing, I'll do mine.
Well, also, if you have two guys that are good, then you've got two 9s that are being fucking paid attention to, and that course should be dialed.
Definitely.
Yeah.
If you guys are also
dream.
If you're out there beefing over little shit, get over that. You guys should be a good team, and you're not supporting your superintendent or your crew very well by not working together. So
yeah, and if you got beef, have beef, but leave it at fucking home. Don't bring
home.
your beef to work.
Yeah,
it's a vegan shop.
You're gonna be a superintendent one day, and you're gonna have a superintendent down the road. That
you're not
if
you're gonna be a bitchy queen with other guys.
I don't know. We've seen guys get the roles before. You never know.
It's true. That's very true.
Anyways,
very true. Okay, another one from Palmer. What are the benefits of hover mowing around bunkers compared to using a sidewinder?
Which is where you can't go, right? I would say.
That'd be the only benefit is, yeah, with a fly mower is what we call them. You can get on areas you can't reach. I personally, for to design and redo my bunkers, I would make every single one of them extremely easily accessible with a sidewinder to mow around it.
It'd be kind of smart. It'd be a smart design. Just say like if it's
Yeah, a
easy
lot of
maintenance.
designers never, not never, very rarely consider maintaining while designing.
Yeah, you got to think about the cut and the spray too. Like people that build greens where you can't turn anywhere to spray.
Yeah, or you have to like drive down 30 fucking feet. Yeah, it's cool for golfing, terrible to maintain. If you can't maintain it, you can't golf it. Done. Yeah, I think the only benefit really is getting areas that you can't reach. Other than that, I'd say Sidewinder all the way.
All the way.
Yep.
Plus, nobody wants to use a hover mower anyway. So
fuck that. I love using a fly mower. That shit's awesome. Are you kidding me? Yeah, we had them at Poppy Ridge.
Jacked, so I mean, it's easy.
Poppy Ridge, we had one with like a Mickey Mouse extended handle too, because we had some.
Those are cool,
man. That was fun. The one's like 15 fucking feet away, and you're just like swinging that shit.
Yeah, get some momentum going. They won't stop.
Yeah, right. I had one. I slipped, and luckily, obviously, they have the safety handles like a regular mower. But I slipped and fucking crashed into it, like into the bunker.
Oh,
that was scary as shit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. Are there downsides to not doing yearly aeration? It's compaction. That's why you aerate, is compaction. So if you have a shit ton of play or a triplex, you need to aerate, or you're going to seal off that grain and you're going to kill everything.
Right.
The compaction is why we aerate.
And the sand, right? To introduce better.
Yeah, introduce new organic, and that compaction is going to create those seals and those thick layers and those organics. And I mean, obviously, organics are going to come from everything else also. But yeah, you introduce new material, new fresh material to let it breathe because of the compaction. So yeah, there's monster downsides. Now, if you're at a place that doesn't have a lot of play and you can like solid tine it,
yeah,
fine. You'll be all right. I would never advise it. Yeah, I would never advise it. I would say you got to punch at least once a year. In my opinion.
Yeah, if you do a spring aeration, you just needle tine, or you just and then you pull a core in the fall. It's not bad.
Or vice versa. It's going to grow back quicker in the spring. I would rather pull cores in the spring and punch in the fall, or hollow, solid tine.
Yeah, and if you are going to follow that, a good way, if you're going to be using some of your cores in your course, you want to do that in the spring when you want to fix some of those areas, which is really good. I guess if you do it in the fall too, you could be fixing some stuff, but usually spring is when you're fixing a lot of that shit.
Yeah,
in the course.
In spring, you have better growth opportunity in the spring. Soils are warming up, the sun's out more. It's just definite downside. Although in this area, fall is king for growth. We are growing like a motherfucker right now.
Wow, let's go.
Yeah,
it is. I actually have to cut my grass. I don't usually cut my grass in October, and I'm gonna need to cut it because it's fucking growing. Like, it's been hot out here lately.
Well, we lost like 4,000 square feet of greens, right? I'm already seeing a lot of regrowth.
Nice.
A lot. Like enough to where I'm almost like, maybe we don't need to resod like all of this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. Why don't you just seed it then?
Well, I haven't verticutted yet. I was going to verticut today/tomorrow, but it's going to be really, really hot. So I'm going to pause it and I'm going to verticut on Monday or probably Tuesday because we have the ladies club on Monday. And then, I could probably throw down some seed then. But at the same time, it's going to get colder again. But it is bent grass. It's pure distinction bent grass. And it will basically grow in anything. It's just going to take longer to germinate. But I'm going to be aerating on the 23rd. So if I seed, it's just going to get chewed up from the punch. So it would just be a waste of seed.
He's definitely thought about this. I don't have a whole lot of time here, but there was a picture we posted today that has over 100 comments already.
Oh boy.
Just a picture. It was the most recent post. I posted this and left it. I haven't been back to it. I just came back to it to look at it.
Yeah.
Holy hell.
So definitely. Oh shit. Okay. So what it is, folks, it's an aerator. It can't be on a green. That's a sprinkler right in the middle of the green, but I guess it could. I have seen sprinklers in the middle of green. So we're going to assume green because there's a 2-tier collar on the side of it and it looks pretty short. But it's just weird.
It's not a fairway, like a first cut.
It
On the
could
edge of
be.
the fairway?
It very well could be. That could be a very, very tight fairway,
Yeah, it's tight. Yeah.
which is great. I love a tight fairway. So we'll just say fairway. Fine. Whatever.
Or
Whatever
approach.
it is,
Yeah, whatever it is.
it's the surface, and someone blasted a head, and it's got the head exploding up through and not geysering, but coming out. And so the comment or the statement was, or what it caption?
Caption,
No,
yeah.
is the caption? Caption says, what do you think the first words out of his mouth were? My first thing, and let's see, at least one person agrees with what I would say. 2, 3. Not gonna go through all of them. There's quite a few. My first thing is fuck.
Yeah. Fuck.
Just fuck. God damn it. Fuck. Like that's what it is. Some funny ones rolling through. Tanner _704. I didn't see it. Tony Turf, a subscriber, by the way. I swear there was plenty of space past the head.
Tony.
Rob Dog hitting greens _72, another subscriber and ghost guest of the show, just like Tony. Yahtzee. Ryan Ying Linog. Sorry, pal. I don't know. Lynagh. He goes with mine. Fuck.
Snyder
Mr.
JR boy. Well, that's fucking great.
Green Thumb. Took a while for him to notice it. And then someone said earbuds, most likely. And then someone said no doubt. Are you fucking kidding me? It's a good one. Oh, there we go. MJ Keen. Who the fuck flagged this hole?
Yes.
Yep.
How about, I don't know how to say this guy's name, Sagoy Art? I just did this yesterday. Damn it.
Fantastic. Yeah, here you go. J.R. Hopkins 04 turned around, jaw dropped, screamed fuck at the top of his lungs, and then contemplated life. It's a good one. We've all been there. It's another one. Yep.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, Tanner _ban Anner. It's not banner, it's ban Anner. I don't know. Literally did this today at QC. I think I said motherfucker. Someone else tagged another guy. Could have been you.
Oh, man. We've all done it, right?
Oh, yeah. If you haven't zapped ahead, I don't think, if you haven't, fucking fantastic. What was it, that one record, though? A guy's done it like 14 years and hasn't zapped ahead.
It was like 30 years or something.
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
insane.
Wow.
Someone said, quote, not my job. Dan Chan 52 put son of a B with the asterisks. Bro, just type out bitch. It's okay. You're in a safe space.
We'll be all right.
Oh shit, I found water. the photo G's view. Ha 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 ha. We got a bleeder. That's a good one. I like that.
So I got one here from Ben Walton. I'm gonna wait and ask you this one because I want to know. What's one food you could eat at any given moment?
Pizza.
Except pizza.
Fuck you.
It says it right there. That pizza. Because they know us, right? So they don't want to ask easy questions.
Food.
It's a tough one. Any, like, other than a slice, if someone said, okay, I'm going to hand you this at any time, eat it. Do you have a soft spot for something?
I mean, tacos are always fucking good. Cheeseburger. Boom. Done. Cheeseburger
at all times, even in the morning?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
throw an egg on that thing?
At the fucking Circle K, they have the thing called a brunch burger. It's got a pretzel bun. It's a fucking burger with a little hash brown and fucking bacon or an egg and bacon on it. And it's fucking solid. And it's got a burger patty, obviously. It's fucking fantastic.
Wow.
As soon as it gets cold, though, it's ass. But
it's ass.
Yeah. But yeah,
burger's a good answer. Yeah. The only
cheeseburger, to be exact.
Gotta be
people
cheese.
who don't put cheese on a fucking burger are lunatics.
One topping.
And you go, I'm lactose intolerant. Well, fucking push it through and eat your goddamn cheeseburger and shut the fuck up.
Have the pills. You're good.
Or order a chicken sandwich and stop complaining.
Yeah. I'm a big smoothie guy.
I don't think smoothie count. That's not eating. I get that it's substance. I get that you can get full off like a Jamba Juice.
Food.
I'm fully on board with that, but I don't
you want to hear something
consider
better.
That food.
All right. I would say I would muck a poutine at any point of the day.
You fucking Canadian
Yeah,
son of a
it's
bitch.
so good. You
For
can
all the
do it with
normal people in the
breakfast
world,
potatoes.
what in the fuck is poutine?
So poutine is French fries with cheese curds and brown gravy. Then you can
Fuck
add
me
chicken
sideways. I want it
or
right now. Give me
bacon
that shit.
or anything.
I love cheese curds, bro.
Yeah, and the hot gravy is what melts the cheese curds, right? So when you pick up
Mm.
on the fork, it's all stringy and melty and hot.
See, but the one
Anybody
thing
else
I've
hungry?
never been a big shit on French fries guy.
Not even
I
ketchup?
don't like no. Well, no. I'm talking like chili fries. Like
Oh, okay, yeah,
if
yeah.
I'm eating
Like a loaded
fries,
fry.
I'm dipping. They are
Yeah.
a dipping mechanism.
Yeah.
Like I dip.
He's a dipper.
I'm a dipper.
Dipper.
I don't like chili fries, dude. Like they get soggy, and I don't
Yeah.
like a soggy fry.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean? Like that's my only beef
Yeah.
with that.
I like it.
I'm so fucking hungry.
Do you want one about Mount Everest or Harry Potter? I'll give you the choice. Throw it up.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. All
R.I.P.
right.
Dumbledore, by the way.
Yes. Second Dumbledore, because that's the guy's brother.
There's the fucking fact right there. I didn't know that.
Yeah, when the first Dumbledore died, his brother started playing him for the movies.
Dumbledore.
Double
That sounds
double doppelganger.
no, dude. Man, I had a wild night. Back to the hotel room, had a Dumbledore.
You gave me the double. Funny thing is, it does not involve a door. So,
Or a Dumble.
right. How many times was Harry Potter rejected by publishers?
A lot.
And this is saying J.K.
A
Rowling.
lot. I know why, actually, kind of. It's because she was a woman, and that's why she changed her name to J.K. to kite it off to where she wasn't a woman.
That's an even
sorry, I'm
bigger
kind of a
fact.
nerd. You didn't. That's not a part of the fact.
It's saying she was rejected by and they used quotes, mighty 12 publishers before Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone was accepted by, as we
The
all know,
Philosopher's Stone?
Bloomsbury.
It's the Sorcerer's Stone.
Up here in Canada, it was the Philosopher's Stone. I don't know what
I've
the
seen
fuck
that. It was
happened
like
there.
that in Norway, too.
Yeah, there was something about it. But anyways,
Yeah.
so it was finally accepted by Bloomsbury, and even then, only at the insistence of the chairman's 8-year-old daughter.
Yeah. A lot of it, too, was that she was a
Crazy.
woman, and that's why she went to JK.
I believe it.
Yeah,
Especially
she's
that
dope.
time.
I fucking love her. She's awesome.
She killed it for sure.
Yeah.
How about you? Give me a fact.
Today, golf isn't known as a rebellious sport, but at a time it was.
Huh.
Golf was banned not only once but 3 times in Scotland between the years 1457 and 1744. That's because the government believed it interfered with military training. In the early days of golf, players would play golf publicly, such as on the streets or in business properties. This is seen as a nuisance. In addition, football, soccer, was also banned during this time.
The fun police showed up back then.
I would never have guessed that Scotland, the birthplace of golf, would have banned it. But have you ever seen like the warning signs like during wartime on the golf course? Like
Yeah,
if
those
if
are-
a bomb hits, you have like you can move your ball, like
Right.
kind of shit.
yeah, just all
Those were
yeah.
wild.
But can you be the birthplace of golf if you've banned it 3 times?
Yes.
Suppose there's been a lot of shit to go down in golf over the years, so I guess it is what it is.
You still invented it. The guy who made the wheel and then tried to make a different wheel and was like, "Fuck that original wheel," but he still invented the
I'm
goddamn
banning
wheel.
that
That was
wheel.
a terrible analogy,
Bringing
but
it back. Yeah, no, but I get you.
yeah,
It is the birthplace.
it is.
All right. Well, anything else pressing?
My fucking stomach on
Yeah.
my hunger button.
Hopefully, everybody's got a snack or they're on their way to lunch because it is time to eat. Well, I will say, keep your fucking real sharp, bud.
They're so dull, dude.
We'll get it.
I'm gonna have a peanut butter and jelly fucking tortilla wrap.
Ooh. Now he's
Crunchy
jealous.
peanut butter.
Yes. Don't fuck around.
If I can't see it later, I never ate it.
And we will end things on that note. See you, buddy.
I love corn.